Hello and welcome to Charmed Persons and my very deep voice for the day. I hope you
Woo!
enjoy.
I enjoy it.
Um,
Sultry.
We're all
Sultry,
gonna
Okay,
have
let's
deep
see
yeah.
if there's
voice.
some
Don't talk to me.
suave fiends that you can seduce today.
Oh.
Um,
Swappies.
Ezra suddenly has a sexuality.
yeah, Mr. Thomas throws all of his uh, his you can't feeds are bad out the
I do
window
have a
to
19
seduce.
Riz.
Ooh. Anyway, welcome.
We're a little unhinged today.
We are.
We really are.
We run into
It's
the
always
know what
business
it
happened
is.
on business meeting, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
But hello and welcome back to Candlekeep. Very happy to have you here. Starting with business at the top before we jump back into a recap
Pardon.
of what
Pardon.
happened. We're now the Mullets. Actually, we're changing our name.
This is
The muffins to the mullets.
This is the mullet marketing strategy. Business up
Yeah.
front. Probably.
Yep, exactly, exactly. So with that business up front, this coming Thursday we have another episode of Strahd and all of the shenanigans
Monster
going
Hearts.
on with that. Is Monster Hearts?
Yeah, we
Monster
just talked about it. It's going to be live.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong week on my calendar. Yeah, it's Monster Hearts. I lied.
Oh
And
my
it's going to be
God.
live, which is even more exciting because we have all of our people in the same city for once.
Woo!
And so we're going to do a live session for, I think, the first time in Charmed Person's history.
Yeah.
Her story,
Guest starring
if you
at
will.
table.
Monster Heart story.
Which, by the way, so sorry to interrupt you, JMO,
Not at all.
but I'm pretty sure. Let's see here.
Oh, God.
What in the world are you looking up?
Sorry, I
can he
apologize.
possibly
The
say?
anticipation.
Yeah,
I think
I
it
have
might
no
be
idea
like
what you're
an
gonna say.
official
I actually
anniversary.
think it passed 4 days ago. Our 3-year anniversary.
Wow.
Oh my
Charmed
Charmed
gosh.
persons. Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Isn't that
So-
crazy?
Happy
That would have been
anniversary.
almost exactly when you guys were doing Strahd. So, look at that.
Wow.
Congratulations to
Wow.
us, 3 years. Wow, that's crazy.
That's so crazy.
So let's celebrate with a live session of Monster Hearts this Thursday.
Woo!
And then, a week from today, another very exciting news of the first session of our third campaign. Campaign 3 starts as soon as March starts on the first Sunday of March, which is a week from today. Mark your calendars, tell your friends.
Yeah.
We're all very excited for Zach to bring us into this new world with these new characters and a more like rooted story of your actions have consequences, and we'll see where that takes these players. That's very exciting.
I love consequences.
So with that, we're gonna jump into a quick recap from last week. So, on or pretty close to the anniversary of all of our players in this group, yet to be named, but soon to be named, come together once more for another mission, this time at the request of Sprig, one of their friends in Candlekeep. And Sprig sent you all a letter requesting help with their maybe friend that they needed some cheering up, and so requested you guys to come and help them take their friend on an adventure outside of Candlekeep, maybe a quick camping trip, something like that. So along the way to Candlekeep, you guys established some boundaries of no killing and no disrespecting Cinnamon. You plotted on how to speak to Sprig about what this adventure could be. And also got some new comics from Ezra as a anniversary gift of knowing each other for a full year. Of course, once you arrived at Candlekeep, your fake plan that you made, went out the window because you realized Sprig really did have a friend that needed cheering up, but that friend was also now missing. So you went to this friend's room to start with, which is actually in the House of Rest. You broke down the door to investigate the room and were chastised a bit by the owner of the House of Rest, but did pay for the damages. Where you, in the room, didn't find too much information besides their name of Falthrax. You know he's a dwarf. You know he's a follower of Soon. You then went to one of the towers in the Great Library of Candlekeep to search for the last known location of Falthrax, which was a row, and a specific row because he found a book there that really kind of cheered him up, was making him feel a little bit better, and Sprig thought that maybe he would be there, or there could be a clue there. After searching the row and kind of the surrounding desks, Ezra found a in-progress love letter to someone that she then left out in the open for someone to find, but didn't find much in the desks. And Opal actually found the book that Falthrax was reading and finding comfort in. A very beautiful book with a mirror on the front. Upon looking into this mirror, you actually saw a visage of Soon speak to you, and upon saying that you were feeling a little tired, a portal looked opened and led you somewhere that you discovered later led you into the Fey Wilds. Knowing that that's probably where Falthrax was, you all went through the portal, sending Sprig back to get Cinnamon to also come through this portal, even though horses definitely weren't allowed within Candlekeep and definitely not past the Emerald doors. But Sprig went on to try to get Cinnamon. And for those that don't remember, Cinnamon is just Thomas's horse. Maybe also Thane. We'll see. And so you are now in the Feywilds. You adventure a little bit down the road in front of you until you come across this beautiful building, which you later discover is a spa or bathhouse. And behind that is an abandoned building and also a tower. You enter the bathhouse, you speak to the front desk. Seems like it's a bathhouse with a variety of things and offerings for its customers, so you decide to split up. Mr. Thomas goes and works out and unfortunately fails the challenge put to him by one of the curators, and even more unfortunately fails while Cinnamon is watching even. Oh, so sad. Ryvar goes to the bathhouse, meets a fellow blacksmith, maybe some sparks fly, and doesn't also get too much information from that besides warning this blacksmith that maybe something's awry and to keep his eyes out. Whereas Opal and Ezra, you go get a snack, eat some food, and do talk out a married couple. And both men of this couple confirm that they did see a dwarf the other day. Haven't seen him since, but they did see a dwarf a couple days ago at this location. But didn't have much information besides that. So you eat some food. It does give you heartburn after the fact, which is odd, but tastes delicious. And after some sneaking, you kind of give up on sneaking and decide to regroup with Mr. Thomas and Ryvar. So where we last left off is Opal and Ezra. You guys are heading back to the main lobby in search of the rest of your party. Mr. Thomas, you are still in the lobby deciding to question more. This fiend that you now discovered is a fiend at the front desk. And important to note, you also did notice that the moon elf was a fae. So you're going to question this fiend some more while Ryvar snuck off to follow that moon elf because she also did whisper to this fiend that she was noticing some guests that seemed to be stirring up, making some troubles, and then went into the workout area where perhaps she went to go speak to the sun elf that is there. So that's where we left off. Ryvar, we'll start with you as you have successfully snuck into this area with a nice stealth check at the end of last session. So you're able to open the door, sneak in. There's enough foliage around that you can kind of find yourself a bush or, some garden beds to hide behind where you feel like you're pretty well hidden. And you start overhearing this conversation between these two elves, neither of which you have really seen before until this moment, but the rest of the party had seen at various times. It is a whispered conversation, but with your annoying feet, you are still able to make out enough that by the time you actually walk in, they're kind of actually wrapping up the conversation. It wasn't a very long one. But you are hearing the sun elf speak to the moon elf and say, well, they haven't really stirred up too much trouble yet. I haven't noticed anyone except one person that did fail the challenge as expected come in, but you said it was a hairless tabaxi and a younger girl with a scar. Should be easy to kind of pick out, so I'll keep an eye out for them. Have you let Greensong know? And the moon elf goes, no, that was my next stop. I wanted to let you know in case you could walk around if there's no one in here a little bit. But I was going to let her know next. So that's where I'm off to. Just keep your eye out, and I've let Saith know as well. And so it seems like conversation is wrapping up, and the moon elf is starting to exit. Do you stay hidden, or do you try to sneak out before she walks away?
Interesting. They're not really like acting like they're gonna attack us or anything. So, not wanting to cause further, like not wanting to make a move too soon. I think I'm gonna try to sneak out.
Okay. We'll carry over the same stealth check since you haven't really moved much.
Okay, cool.
So as you can clearly hear that this conversation is wrapping up, you sneak back out. During that short amount of time, we'll say, Thomas, you probably can get a few questions in before Ezra and Opal join you. So what more do you have to question of this fiend in front of you, disguised as a human man?
Yes, I've also put all of my armor back on.
Oh yes, you have. So yes,
So-
as a reminder to you and everyone watching, you are all in your robes minus the few things you did conceal, except Thomas, who spent a significant amount of time putting all of his armor back on as Ryvar spoke to Saith. So you are, yes, now in full armor, and also as a reminder, Cinnamon, your horse, is outside running around in circles, basically keeping the attendant that was meant to give them to give Cinnamon a nice spa day is just chasing them around the yard outside.
Yeah, I would talk to this fiend. I'm trying to play it cool, but
Okay.
internally, Mr. Thomas is high alert.
Uh-huh.
So, is there anything in your life that you repent for?
It's an interesting question. As of yet, I would say probably no.
Huh.
Pretty happy with where I've ended up and the things I've done.
And you haven't killed anyone or tortured anyone?
That is also an odd question to say.
It's just making small talk.
Have you killed anyone? Tortured anyone?
I have killed many evil people. Yep, and I think about it every day about whether I made the right decision or not, and it haunts me.
So maybe when you're saying you have a kind of blanket statement and hate all fiends, you should maybe change that point of view so it doesn't haunt you in the past.
Yeah, perhaps maybe I've been too close-minded about this, and perhaps I will give fiends a second chance, or I will smite them where they stand. There's a balance to it.
Yeah, everything has a balance.
So, you happy here?
Fairly so. It's a good job.
Good.
As I said, I currently do work for the curators of this establishment. They're not terrible bosses.
But they're not evil.
I didn't say that either.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I think I'm just gonna mosey around and check out some things. I haven't been over here.
I will remind you, if you mosey around in full armor, you will be noticed and called out likely and questioned as to why you're not in the given robe to relax and such.
Okay.
And about this time, Opal and Ezra, you exit and you see kind of leaning against the desk and smiling at Thomas, who is now in full armor again. You see the front desk worker and Thomas having a conversation as you enter back into the lobby.
Oh, hey, Opal, Ezra.
How's it going out here?
Good. Can I speak with you all just outside the doors real quick?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Cool. Excellent.
I like lean over to Opal and say, "Oh, thank God he put his armor back on. His scrawny little chicken legs. I could not. It was startling.
This is better.
Startling. I was startled."
You
Um,
see Saith kind of laugh and just like go back behind the desk and sit back on the little stool that's provided for him to
Hmm.
sit and wait. He just smiles at you all.
excellent. And of course, I do not know these two at all.
Oh.
Right, please follow me. I walk outside.
I'm pretty sure I ended up telling him the truth.
You sure did.
I don't think I was there.
I'm trying to remember. I think.
I was
Yeah,
in
I
the
mean, you were
dressing room for a while.
changing, so you probably didn't like overhear everything. So, and with your passive perception, you could maybe say if you caught that information, but we'll say you didn't.
I don't think I did.
How do our chests and our heartburns feel? Does it feel as though it's staying the same, or is it like accelerating, or like?
It's staying the
I'm a little
same,
fixated
and
on
like
those.
slowly fading away. Like it's one of
Okay.
those you think that if you like took a couple sips of water, it would kind of let pass a little bit. Like it's not, you don't feel like it's getting worse or like growing or anything by that. You
Okay.
just feel like you ate something wrong. Like it's just
Cool.
like, oop, that didn't sit right.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, so the three of you exit. About the time that Ryvar, you sneak back into the lobby and see none of your friends.
I just look at Saith.
He gestures to the front door.
Without saying a word, I got
Okay. Okay, before we stop, we need to make sure our entire
Hey,
party is here.
hello.
Oh, okay.
Ah! Oh,
Oh, well,
Before
there
we
you
start,
go.
we need to make sure our entire party's here. Cinnamon,
Oh,
I
And you
just
see
wait
from the
patiently.
distance, Cinnamon just make like a big, wide turn and start galloping back towards.
A
The front
worker is still
door.
chasing them.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
my
So,
cabbages.
so that front desk worker, he's a fiend.
Do you mean friend?
A fiend is no friend.
He means like demon or devil, Ezra.
Oh.
Okay, so we have two
Oh.
options. We
What,
could kill
did
them
you talk
now
to
or
him?
later.
whoa.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh.
talk to him?
Yes.
Yes, suspiciously nice.
He apparently is. So this is what happened. He was very open with the fact that our friend is here, or has been here,
Okay.
and is probably not in a good position. He alluded to the fact that the people who run this place are not good, not great, and offered that if we scratched his back, he'd scratched ours, basically. He would get us into the tower in the back, which is where I think we need to be going, in exchange for... In exchange for what? I forget.
He didn't say exactly what. He says that the
Yeah.
curators have information that he wants, and if you let him get that information or help him get that information, he would help you get into the tower, which is where he says what you guys need is.
Yeah, I relay that.
So you haven't gotten really all of the details of like the
Yeah.
bargain that he would do. So, oh, and my animals are going crazy.
Okay, so
So with that, I will say about this time, Cinnamon has joined you, and then a few steps behind is a worker from this spa. And
What
so
if,
they come running up and just wordlessly kind of grab the reins, give you all like a smile and a nod, and try to lead Cinnamon away again.
please, please. Cinnamon does not need any help. I would implore you to get your hands off of Cinnamon's reins.
And person drops the reins and then just kind of stands there, looks
Please,
at Cinnamon, looks at you guys,
please leave.
You
and just
heard him leave.
and goes inside.
This is so strange.
What if we talked to the fiend again and just strongly suggested that he give us more information with nothing in return? We might be able to suggest that strongly.
Well, I think having a deal with a fiend is a bad idea. but we could
I
try.
agree.
But
I agree.
I
don't
think generally
it's-
we already know we need to get back there in the back tower. So
I almost just attacked him right away, but I thought I shouldn't do that. I should wait for you guys. But
Of course.
I definitely do not think we should be making a deal with him.
So how else do you suggest we get the information that we need?
Forcefully.
snoop around the tower.
Forcefully. Okay. Where should we go?
No, I do think we should talk to him. I just think that we shouldn't make any deals. I think we should talk to him, and you should strongly suggest whatever you want to do. I just think we should not sign any contracts or make any
No, my
verbal
intention was
agreements.
to give him nothing in return.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Excellent.
I think that's a good idea.
All right, here we go. And I'm going to walk right up to it.
Oh, fuck.
As you enter, Opal being the first one to enter, you now see the Sun Elf speaking in a hushed tone with Saith as you enter. And you did get, Azirsa is the name of that Sun Elf. Thomas, you know that. The rest of you do not yet. So you know Azirsa is speaking with Saith at the desk in a hushed tone, and they stop and look at you as you enter.
Hello?
Hello.
We've had a lovely time. Can you just remind us where we should go for the baths?
The baths. Well, they're straight back through this door behind me, past the dressing rooms. Saith, did you not give them a full rundown of where things are when they entered? And Saith goes, well,
Oh, no, we got the rundown. I just forgot. I apologize.
Of course.
Your
can
potato
I make
sticks
an
are
insight
extra
check?
Salty.
Sure. What are you trying to insight?
It just seems like she's got a problem with me, and I want to see if Opal actually notices that.
Okay, sure. Give me an insight check.
Claws out. Now I want French fries really bad.
Ooh, 17 plus 7.
Ooh.
Or 24. Is that correct?
Okay. 17 plus 7, yeah, 24. With that 24, you definitely know that, and all of you followed Opal in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you definitely know that she is, she recognized Thomas when he entered, but is specifically eyeing you as the one that's talking, and then continually is like eyeing Ezra, more than she's really paying attention to Ryvar or Thomas. There was just like, she looked at all of you, didn't really come back to Ryvar, had a look of recognition to Mr. Thomas, was confused by what she saw, probably because he's in full armor, but is primarily looking at the two of you as Opal and Ezra, and is also clearly like holding herself a little bit more and like seeing what you will do next, and not leaving until she knows like where you guys go.
Oh, I didn't anticipate having to get rid of another person. Well,
Should I make a run
I
for
no.
it? Distraction.
I did want to say that your front desk worker is very talented and has been fabulous at
Fiendishly
his job.
talented.
Lots of great information.
Do you actually say that, Ezra?
Yes.
Okay. She notes that, and then looks back to you, Opal, and says,
Two strong boys.
"Thank you, thank you. Yes, Saith has been with us for quite a while," and she like puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "He has been a very trustworthy companion for us thus far, in manning our front desk and being the front face of our spa."
Yes, thank you. All right, guys, let's go.
To the
I will say,
baths?
What?
if you're going to the baths, you're not allowed to go in full armor. We do request you change into your robe,
No.
sir.
You don't want to see his legs.
Wait, what's wrong with my legs? And
They look better in armor.
Thank you. Thomas is like lost in thought about trying to decipher that as a compliment.
Sure. Yep.
I am actually most comfortable in armor, and this is waterproof. So, and what about horses in the bath? No
We do
horses
this
or
again.
armor.
As I said to you in the workout area, horses are not allowed inside the baths.
Distraction.
Okay.
If you, the armor, I'm not as concerned of it rusting. It is more of for the safety of our staff and for the safety of everyone else in here. We do ask that armor and weapons be kept in the changing area so that you can fully relax and those around you can fully relax, so they're not seeing someone fully armed and.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
just step outside then for a second, just for a while my friends bathe.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
have a good day.
Thomas is
too.
never nude.
Okay. So Thomas goes
got
back
jean
outside
armor.
where Cinnamon is waiting for you,
All right,
which is the duplicate you with the dot.
nice. I just get on Cinnamon and ride around the complex a couple times.
Okay.
Jeez.
And
Very
the rest
helpful.
of you head back to the baths.
No, I'm standing right there.
What are we trying to do?
I don't know.
Well, I
It's a
was
good
trying
question.
to talk to the front desk
We need to
person by
talk to-
himself. But he's not by himself, so we need to get rid of this
Do you
other
want me
lady.
to
I am having
distraction?
issues.
Distraction?
Yeah, go, Ezra.
And I will run this way into this room.
Oh God.
And I will jump over the bar.
Okay.
And I will pick some glasses, and then I'll tell this couple here.
Oh, God.
I'll say, "I'm a distraction."
I look at
and
Opal
see
like,
if
are you fucking
she'll-
kidding me?
See if she'll follow
I
me.
didn't. I
See
didn't.
if she'll follow me.
Okay. Ezra, evens or odds?
Odds.
Okay. So Ezra goes running into this next room, and you said you pick up a couple glasses and
I'll probably
Just
like
hold them.
maybe
Okay.
drink if there's something in there, and then I won't stay anywhere very long, but I'll say I'm a distraction, and then I'll like try to run back.
Don't. That's wrong.
Okay.
I'm
Trying
so
to get this
sorry.
lady.
So
So
sorry.
as you run away, it's so amazing. The Sun Elf does like furrow her brow, look to Saith, and like kind of nod to the two of you, and she follows.
Nice.
So I'm gonna immediately look at
Yeah,
the
I know.
fiend and say,
If she goes, I go. I'm following her.
okay, I'm gonna immediately look at the fiend and say, take me to Falthrax, and I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Ooh. Okay. I'll get to that in one
So-
second. As
Okay.
as you came in, pulled over the bar, Ryvar, you see this, and Ezra, as you're running around, you see this. You see the moon elf come out from behind the bar. You see elf you haven't seen before come out from behind the bar, as well as a giant mastiff dog
I'm a
who's
child
following
in a
the last moon elf, who is pardon me, is a wood elf, and she has green hair, and the most distinct feature about her is she has like a headband that has like a veil kind of dressed over her eyes, that is still a mesh, but you can see that her eyes are white and clouded, and her dog is at her side kind of constantly as she walks out the door, and as they look around and see Ezra running rampant around this room.
I'm a child in a spa. There's no kids
and you also
area.
You're a teenager.
I'm 16.
Way old enough to
I'm
know
a
better.
Mother.
I'm 16. I'm a grandmother.
Okay, so we'll get to that in a second. So as soon as Ryvar leaves, you cast suggestion, and I'm assuming that is a
It's a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. Okay.
Wisdom.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
I'm so nervous.
That is an 11.
He fails.
Okay.
So,
And-
yeah, I mean, he just unless
what's the
it
wording of the
sounds
spell?
Yeah. Is
it
it,
says you suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear and understand you. Creatures who can't be charmed are immune to this effect. Is he immune to being charmed?
check.
That might be some fiendish stuff. I don't know.
If he was a friend, he wouldn't be immune.
Yeah. If he's not evil, anyone who's evil is immune to being charmed.
I don't see anything about being immune to being charmed. So,
Okay. So the only thing it says is the suggestion must be worded in a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable. Asking your creature to stab itself, throw itself into a spear, or do anything obviously harmful ends the spell. So, but I don't think that this would fall into that.
because you
I'm
said
not asking
take
him to
me
harm himself. I said, take me to Falthrax. Is anybody still here with me? Am I by myself?
You're by
now?
yourself now.
You're a big girl.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Meow.
a kid.
Okay. So you see the magical suggestion fall
Yeah.
over Saith, and he was already pretty relaxed in his demeanor, but just says, "Of course, right this way," and he starts taking you into the same door
God damn
that
it.
everyone else was in. So we'll now get to this room. Ezra, as you're running around being crazy, all of the elves are now out. The person getting a manicure is now paused, as well as the worker. A worker came out from the room behind the bar as well, and the elves kind of motion the blind elf stays behind the bar, but the two workers, one that was doing the manicures, the other one that came out from behind the bar, as well as the one from the storage room, come out and are going to try to wrangle you.
I would like to in this moment try to like act like Ezra's like authority figure and say like, do we know what your last name is? We would have to know by this point, wouldn't we? What's your last name?
My last name?
Yeah, Ezra's.
Ardmore.
Ardmore. I would say, Ezra Ardmore, you stop this nonsense right now! And I would like charge over to her.
Okay. Ezra, do you stop?
Yeah.
Okay. So as the workers are kind of trying to stop you from running around crazy, we'll say, as you're standing on this table in the corner, Ryvar yells that out, you stop, which, I know Ryvar would say with your passive perception enough, like you can see the sun elf kind of like wave their hand and all the workers pause.
Okay.
And about this time, Opal, Ryvar's loud enough that you heard that from the other room, and as Saith is leading you, you come into the room and see the chaos. You see the two men still at the bar having a drink and are just shook by what just happened. You see the workers getting close to Ezra but paused, and you see Ryvar marching up to Ezra. But Saith continues to just walk and lead you to these double doors. Unless you stop, because his suggestion is to take you there. So if you're stopping, he will try to pull or lead you there as well. And like, come on this way. Like, we'll verbally be saying this way. And okay.
I'm kind of trying to rush him along. In fact, I'm like, come on, let's get
so
that we don't get noticed.
I think with my passive perception, I'm noticing that this is happening, and in order to keep the distraction going, I'm like, Ezra, that is so immature of you. I can't believe. And I like give her a little wink.
I give her a thumbs up.
That's so bad. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Get down from there.
Okay.
I am ashamed.
Who would have thought this would?
Ryvar, give me a performance check.
Yeah, not a high charisma character.
With advantage, because I'm also in on it, and say,
That's a good rule.
I'm ashamed.
Sure. I'll give you advantage for that.
You said performance?
Yep.
Got a +0 to this, but the first one was a 16, and that one's one better, a 17.
Okay.
I have another
see.
distraction if we need it.
Yeah, I mean, I have my
So-
fists, too.
I can't believe I'm in armor, and as soon as I leave, you guys are about to get to battle.
Yeah.
Then we
I've
have
literally
no way to
already
contact
thought,
you.
like, how am I going to get Thomas's... Like, I'm like, okay, I'm going to destroy that window and just keep yelling, and hopefully Thomas will hear me on one of his laps.
Just Cinnamon comes like in.
I'm in the back investigating these two buildings, FYI.
Oh, okay. So you rode around to the back. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Do. So you said you got a 16 or a 17?
17.
Okay. So you are able to keep the attention of pretty much everyone, and they're not like rushing to stop you by any means.
Yeah.
They are very much kind of like watching you suspiciously, but because of how they're in the room, they still, for the most part, especially the sun elf and moon elf, because the other one is blind, see you, Opal and Saith, walk through. They clock that, and I will say, we'll go ahead and show you this hallway.
Oh, shit. Who the fuck is that guy?
And so
Is it?
you get through those doors,
What if
and Ryvar, you see the sun elf moving to follow.
Okay, if she starts moving to follow in a last-ditch effort, I'm gonna look at the blind elf and go, Green Song! Oh my goodness!
Okay.
Wait, who's the blind one?
Well, I was hoping Green Song.
And
I'm just hoping that, like, knowing their name is enough to, like, put a pause in their path.
If not, I have another distraction.
And I have my
I would
fist.
say, you see the sun elf stop and pause and look at the moon elf that's basically directly behind you,
Uh-huh.
and look over to your the wood elf, and hearing you say that, she quickens her step to follow your friend.
Damn it. What?
One more distraction?
I have an idea.
I
too.
mean, so okay, at this point I will say, unless you physically stop her, the sun elf Azirza is through the door to follow
Yeah.
Opal and Saith.
Yeah.
What's happening in the room is you are still under watch from the other two elves.
Yeah.
But they are not directly intervening. But I will say you notice that like all of the workers that have kind of moved haven't been dismissed and gone back. They are still like ready to jump in and do something even after this switch of Green Song.
Yeah, I mean, I can't leave Ezra.
But I will say,
by herself.
Green Song looks at you, Ryvar,
Mhm.
looks in your direction, and says, have we met, though? I don't recognize your voice.
Well, of course. Low charisma. I knew your name. So, must have met. Unless I'm a psychic. Psychic dragonborn.
Give me a persuasion or deception of if you're, I'll give you either.
That's some pretty good rolls, man. That's an 18. Persuasion is 21.
Okay, Green Song steps forward and says, I'm pretty good with voices. And I can tell you for a fact we have not met.
Oh.
But I'd like to.
To meet
And
you.
after this disturbance, I'm sure my fellow curator here will back me when we're going to need to ask you to please leave. And the moon elf speaks up and says, yes, unfortunately, this kind of disturbance is not what we're looking for. This is a place of rest and rehabilitation.
I completely understand. Ezra,
And I would like you and your daughter to please leave.
Ezra, we need to go.
Yes, Daddy!
I grab him by
And
the-
you grab me by the hand.
I'm attempting to.
In order, so I'll let you, but in one last ditch effort to distract the Sun Elf from following Opal, can I cast Gust to try to blow her 5 feet off course, just to give them a little time?
She runs into a wall.
At the Sun Elf?
At the Sun Elf following, that's who's following.
By now, she's through the doors.
Oh, then never mind.
Yeah, because she was basically at the doors when he said Green Song. So unless there was physical stopping, this conversation happened as the Sun Elf was going through the doors and following.
Okay, well, Opal, get ready to fight, I guess. And I will just go then wherever Ryvar pulls me to.
Okay.
That helped a little. That was fun.
Yeah. Do they like follow me? Or are they like pushing me somewhere?
I will say if like you get Ezra and starts to leave, 2 of the workers will be following you out and ensuring that you're heading out.
Are they trying to take me to the dressing rooms or out? Because I'm trying to head out.
I think, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The question
I mean,
was good.
they would probably not stop you from like exiting.
Okay, yeah.
If you don't get your stuff from the dressing room. So I think as long as like they're basically trying to get you to leave, so if you leave
Yeah.
without your stuff, they wouldn't
Yeah.
stop you.
I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna walk out with Ezra. And then
Okay.
like as soon as we reach the outside, and like the doors have closed behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they have windows though, is the thing. I mean, they're not idiots. I just needed space though. Fuck it. I am then going to look at Ezra and I'm gonna say, "See you in the back," and I am going to sprint, action, dash for a total of 80 feet per 6 seconds to the back of this building.
Okay. We're gonna pause with you guys.
Wait, how do I get there?
You run, just slower.
Yeah.
I'll cast Fly on myself.
Boom. There you go.
There we go.
That was
Okay.
my distraction.
Okay. So
Can I just go up and open?
while you exit, and we'll say you're heading to the back where Mr. Thomas is, and we'll get to Mr. Thomas in a second.
Yeah.
But because by the time you run around a little bit with Cinnamon, I feel like you enjoy that moment for a little bit, and then you're like, oh, I should probably go to the back and like explore, and so then you head to the back. And so Opal, you enter this room that you have not been in before, and as you open the doors, you see a I believe this is a drow.
This is
Double
chaos.
This is what Candlekeep is. Sundays can't bring us down. We can't be too grounded.
Wait, do I have unarmed movement yet? I don't think I do.
Oh no.
Because I was gonna say maybe I just run up the building.
No, I think isn't that level 8?
Yeah. I'm faster, but I'm not. I can't climb yet.
My favorite thing about D&D, where I'm at in my journey with D&D, is I'm starting to remember what things happen for what classes, but only because I remember hearing people say things, and I'm just like, damn, I'm so good.
So yes, so you do see a drow, a male drow. He has a chair on the wall, and as you enter, he stands up. He sees Saith, and does look a little confused. And as you enter behind Saith in your robe, he speaks up and says, "Oh, Saith, is there someone in need of a massage?" But Saith says nothing, and continues down the hall towards the back door. Do you continue? Do you say anything to this other person, this drow?
So wait, did you say she grabbed me, or can I just try to follow quickly?
You can follow quickly. I will say as you enter, you don't know anyone's following you. If you just continue walking to the end of the hall, she will likely.
Mhm.
She has not entered yet, so I will say you have a moment before
Yeah.
she enters.
I would know. I mean, I was trying to get through the bar area quickly, so I would be trying to follow just as quickly as I could, get us as far ahead of anyone who might be following us as possible.
I will say Saith is not walking with a quickened step. He is walking at a very leisurely pace.
Mhm.
And so when you kind of enter that end hallway, Azirsa does enter and sees you at the end of the hallway and say, Saith, I need you for a moment. And Saith will ignore her
Uh-huh.
and keep walking.
Yep.
Fired immediately.
Can I cast Toll the Dead on her to try to
Holy
for the
shit,
damage, but
now it's
mostly
starting.
to distract her? Like I'm hoping that it will like give us a minute to get through the door.
Here we go.
Yeah, give me basically an initiative roll, because this is a spell, so she will see you trying to cast a spell at her.
Yeah,
And so if
that's
you
fair.
get a higher initiative, you can go first before she would do anything.
18.
Yep, you get it off.
Yeah, you do.
Before
Come
she
on.
does.
Sorry.
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
It's JMO's voice. I can't help it. Feeling some kind of way.
Between
That's an
JMO's voice
18.
and Matt's jawline, I just can't.
Oh, my sexual nightmare.
Okay, so it just doesn't work because it's a cantrip.
Okay. Then I need you.
Lord.
Damn it.
It's okay. It was bound to happen. I almost made it happen hours ago.
My other
Finally.
solution was to cast suggestion again, but I can't. It's a concentration spell. I can't do it to two people.
Darn.
And I need you to also make a
Mm-hmm.
wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
for sure. Let's see.
Pretty wisdomy.
I am pretty wisdomy. Ooh, Lord.
Cleric.
16.
Cleric.
Yeah, I mean, 23.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
Suck it, Sun Elf.
So you both try to cast something at each other. Neither work.
Yeah.
And then you just continue outside.
Can I try one more time to Toll the Dead? No, I don't want to take that time. I want to leave. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna sort of put like a somewhat friendly hand on what's his name? What's the guy's name?
Safe.
Faith.
Saith's back as like a come on, let's go. Like try to hurry him along without it feeling like I'm pushing him.
Okay. I will say when you come outside, you will see Mr. Thomas. What are you specifically looking for Mr. Thomas in this back area?
I'm immediately breaking down this double door. I don't know what's inside of this building, but it's big enough for my horse to fit in, so I'm going in there.
Oh my God.
That's the
Okay.
criteria. That's big enough for my horse. That's where we're going.
Give me 1 second.
I can't wait for this all to be a dream.
Because we die.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check.
Half
Can
of our
Cinnamon-
adventures are dreams.
Can Cinnamon give me the help action?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Oh, 2 nat 20.
Oh
Whoa!
my gosh.
Whoa! You obliterate that fucking door, dude.
Couldn't do that when I was jumping rope.
So you somehow, it doesn't even seem like it will be possible, but from the back of Cinnamon, do you have a shield or anything?
Yes, I do.
So you like scoot close enough to the front in your saddle, and Cinnamon knows exactly what you're doing and is able to like kind of duck his head where you put the shield in front of the both of you as you're on
Oh
the
my
back of
God.
Cinnamon, and you just like full force come at a trot towards this door, and you just blow through the door, and just splinters are cast everywhere as you just explode the opening of this door to see the abandoned building interior.
The door becomes sawdust. Just like poofs. That's fucking nuts, dude. 2 nat 20s. Oh, I don't like
I'll
that.
just go ahead and do that.
Ah, it's a big old star.
Oh no, they're soon.
It's a statue. It's like
They knew I was coming.
Oh my god, why are you not working?
I'm a star.
Work with me here. There we go.
No,
Haven't
I'm
you
a
noticed
star.
that I'm a star? Coming into view as the world is turning.
Okay. So inside this building, now that you are in it, you see, you can tell that this, because of your past and, knowledge, you can tell that this used to be a shrine. And from everything you've seen, this used to be a beautiful shrine to the goddess Soon. The, statue in the middle is of Soon, but you can tell that this is in disarray. There's like moss-covered stones. Clearly no one's been inside in a very long time or used this space in a very long time. You see what stands out to you is kind of in these little shapes you see on the map, but like almost into the 4 corners of the room, you see just shattered mirrors, and then those shattered mirrors has now like put broken glass basically across the entire floor of this shrine. As the 4 very large shattered mirrors is just like, so if you didn't have shoes or boots on, and you know, Cinnamon's fine, but like there's just glass everywhere on the floor of this shrine. And that's what you see. And I would say, Opal, what's your passive perception?
Good question. 17.
17. So you, as you exit, Thomas is already inside. So you now
Right.
see, since you snuck around, you knew that was like closed doors, and you
Mhm.
probably heard it as you were inside. But you see like the shrine now burst open, and we'll say for ease of simplicity, Ryvar, as you're coming around the corner, is about as Saith is slowly leading. They're probably like halfway, even pushing him. Like he's still, it's in my opinion of the like suggestion is he's doing what you ask, but he's going as slow as possible.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so you're trying to push him, but he's still walking pretty slow.
Yeah.
So you
If
see,
if I see Ryvar coming around the corner, I would like
Mhm.
look at Ryvar and look at the door that I just came out of.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did the math.
tell him to, like,
It took
go to
me
the door.
12 seconds to get where I'm at right now.
Okay. And Ezra, we'll say you're not far behind. I just
Yeah.
moved you to like the corner of the building. So you're
I'm
almost
looking to
around,
see, yeah.
and Ryvar, you're pretty close. Cinnamon and Mr. Thomas are now in the shrine. And one thing that you also saw, Mr. Thomas, is you see behind the giant statue stairs leading down into a basement level of this shrine as well.
How big are these stairs? How wide?
Oh
They
my
are
God.
standard stairs. They would be a tight squeeze for a mounted rider.
I try to go down them on the back of Cinnamon.
Okay. Ryvar, you know Mr. Thomas is in there. Do you go in there? Do you follow Opal?
I reach into my robe and take out 2 darts and ready them for when that door opens.
Okay, so you're ready at this door.
Yeah.
Ezra, you see Mr. Thomas heading to the back of this shrine as you come around. He's heading to the back of it. You can't really see the stairs, but you know that he's in this now open shrine that hasn't been opened before. You see Opal and Saith heading towards the tower. You see Ryvar with 2 darts prepared for something to come out of those.
Opal gave me the go ahead.
How am I
What do
supposed
you
to
do?
choose? Who?
If I
I
saw Ezra, I would say, Ezra, come with us.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I need direction.
Mhm.
I would come behind here, still flying, and just like flank.
Okay.
as they go so that if anybody comes out the back, I'm ready to guard.
This
All
is
right.
gonna go well.
This is gonna go horribly. You checking out some abandoned basement by yourself? What the fuck?
It's honestly going better than I thought it was going to.
There's gotta be something. There's
All
probably
right, let's.
Yeah, the big bad is down there.
or
Big
chained
bad
up
is
civilians.
Palthrax. Or chained up civilians.
Jim was like, now what the fuck am I gonna do?
How do I make you guys not die? That's really the question. Okay.
As of right
So-
now, only 2 people know that any attack has happened. I will say that.
So I will say at this point, I'm just gonna set some things up.
Just gonna put some things here. A little
We'll say
couple things
Opal.
there.
We're
Oops.
saving the game right now.
By then you can make it
Yeah,
to the
right.
tower door.
Checkpoint.
Thomas, you're heading downstairs.
Thomas, come back, dude.
Thomas
Quickly-
is on his own mission.
Just gotta quickly check down there and then come back.
Opal, don't even honestly, Opal, don't even go to that tower. We're gonna have to find all these elves.
All right,
No,
so
I'm getting fallbacks.
we'll get
Opal's like, if anyone lives, it'll be me.
the sun elf is
And
the first one to
Falthrax.
come out the door. You see all of the other elves behind, so I will say since you were waiting, you get a surprise attack.
Hell yeah.
And because I have extra attack, I can release 2 darts at the same time.
Great.
First one, 13 plus 6, 19.
13
13 plus
6,
7,
19.
dirty 20.
Both hit.
No, that was the first one. I just did. I thought it was
Oh.
a plus 6. It was a plus 7. Second
Oh,
one,
okay.
natural 1.
Oh no.
Okay, roll to hit again.
Fuck. Oh, that's luckily it's a 5 plus 7, 12.
Okay. Give me the damage for the first one.
Okay, for the first one, okay, I rolled a 1. I'm going to use my piercer feat to reroll that. That's a 3. It's a little bit better. 3 plus 4, 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
God.
All right. Everybody roll initiative, please.
Dinosaur dies.
Here we go.
Oh,
It's
nice.
cocked. Yeah, it's okay. 17. Oh, I'm terrified, dude.
Still got the worst.
I don't have my spear either. This is really not good.
I have all of my spells. I'm excited. I'll protect you, Rybar.
I mean, I have an unarmed strike, which does a little bit of damage, but
I gotta start looking at my meta magic too.
Metamucil magic.
My metamucil mage. What is the series or like the fantasy that calls people no mages? Is that
That's
is
from
that the Harry Potter,
Mm-hmm.
the American, right? That's like the American for Mogul.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, in looking for things, Zach, for campaign 3, I was like,
Yeah.
what are words?
Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, I have a lot of initiatives to roll. Give me 1 second.
Oh, excuses.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm like a bird. I don't know.
Oop. There you are. Okay.
You're so glitchy, Angie.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow. Okay, I need to stop rolling with this dice.
Look.
You actually are better now.
Yeah, sometimes it just happens. It's the
Like
wild
pregnancy.
What?
What?
Huh? Sometimes it just
Trying to tell
happens.
us-
Yeah,
Sometimes it just happens,
happens.
like pregnancy. I mean,
Emily, do you have something to tell us?
What if that was the way we revealed it?
In the middle of
On
Candlekeep.
stream.
Casual, just like...
Not even in the all persons business meeting in this one
Just
5-person.
casually right in the
Just
middle of the
casually.
session.
You would though. You would.
Oh, for
roll
sure.
initiative. I'm pregnant.
Take that, JMO!
You wait for your turn in initiative to announce it.
Oh my god. Everybody makes an announcement. on
All
their
right.
initiative turn.
Cool beans. Opal, what is your dex number?
16.
Oh, I didn't loop it. Oopsie.
15.
Dang.
15? Okay.
Fuck you, Zach.
Jesus.
Ezra, what
Sorry, I've
is
got a lot of
yours?
What is mine? My
Your dex.
dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 14 plus 2.
Okay. Okay, then that is our order.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh man.
All right.
Oh,
3, 4,
Lord.
At the top of the turn order, we got Opal.
Okay, I am going to, before I leave you all to do this on your own,
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna cast blindness on the Sun Elf.
Okay.
Try to help out a little bit. She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 18.
Ah, that succeeds. Okay, I guess that is all that I'm gonna do.
Lol.
I tried to help and it didn't work, and I'm sorry. That's all.
Okay. Next we have all of the workers.
Can I like hold my movement to follow when the door opens and we go into the temple? Or the whatever this building is? Because I feel like I can't take my movement right now because I'm
Right.
being lit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can technically only hold an action.
That's what I was trying to think.
Well, then I guess I'll just use my movement to get like as close, like basically right on top of like as close to
Sure.
this door as I can get.
Yep.
And like leaning on the doors. So that
Leaning so you
Yeah.
just fall in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Okay. So we got. Come here, you.
Not that
Why
this
are
may
you not-
this might never
Okay.
come into play, but just so anybody knows in the future, you can hold an action to dash, which is a way to save movement. But
Oh, I'm on the wrong fucking layer.
that
Oh my
wouldn't have
god.
applied then, because you used an action.
Save it for the talks, Zach.
Toxic.
Talks, Zach. Am I right?
Oh my god, stop it.
I'm unwell.
You're drunk.
I'm gonna need a nap after this. Oh my god, are all the workers rushing us? They're not scared?
What do they have to be afraid of? You've done nothing. But they about to be afraid.
Very afraid.
Everyone's in gown or bath towels, basically, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, just terrycloth robes.
Might as well be my monk robes. Really, I have
Okay, and
everything I
that
would need except the
is
spear.
all of them. Move this over here so I can see better.
What could they possibly do?
All right, Thomas. You're heading downstairs?
Um,
I hope Cinnamon breaks an ankle.
That's disrespectful.
That is
That's
disrespectful.
A boundary.
You are so glad that Mr. Thomas didn't hear that. Would I know? Would I have any idea that there's like battle happening outside, or am I just?
Since the only thing that's actually landed has been a single dart, no.
Yeah.
You would have no idea.
That's what I think. Okay, yeah, I'm going downstairs.
All right,
my God.
downstairs.
Trotting
Let's
downstairs.
just go ahead and give you that visual.
Where is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh God.
Oh no, a whole other fucking map.
I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up.
Oh my God.
Get back upstairs.
Just like,
Okay.
oh, there's something down there.
What is this
Oh
thing?
no. Oh no.
Matt, this
As
doesn't
you
look
come
good,
around,
dude.
I assume you're not sneaking because you're on cinnamon.
No attempt to sneak.
Is that fucking Medusa?
Oh.
Man, you're screwed, dude.
As you come around,
This is so funny.
Okay.
where
That's
is that?
hysterical.
It might be good. It might be a good Medusa.
We need to put "Is that fucking Medusa" on a t-shirt.
That fucking Medusa?
And then just in small text on the back of the shirt, I fucked up.
Okay, so let me
Maybe
actually.
it's a nice Medusa.
Yeah.
What is Cinnamon's speed?
60 feet.
Oh wow. Okay, so I mean, so you get downstairs, you see this. We'll say this creature, that is down here is currently turned away from you.
What is it?
Okay.
Um,
Do I know
it
what this
looks
is?
like a tall humanoid woman. She is currently turned away from you. She's standing at the edge of this pool of water, as well, and there's like a pile of hay that looks like a
What are we doing?
a bed was makeshift made, as if this creature's been living down here.
Pile of hay, you say?
And yes,
I love hay.
as well as within the hay, there's like just like torn scraps, basically, of cushions or fabrics and everything. So it's a very makeshift like bed in the corner that you see, and you actually see like the makeshifts of a campfire as well next to the pool. And so this creature is, like I said, turned away from you. It looks humanoid, and we'll say unless you look more, that's all you see. You know, there's something down here. There's a pool down here.
Lord help us.
Do I know? Can I tell what this creature is, or the ramifications of getting them to turn around to see me? Because I
would say, I mean, you're coming down on a horse. If you take the time to pause and see if this creature is going to be concerned by you, you will alert the creature to your presence, where it's already probably knows that you're there. And that's all I'll say with that. But you don't recognize this creature. I would say Mr. Thomas has not seen something like this in his life.
Gotcha.
What would your character do, Matt?
Yep.
Let's see. Let me look at my stats again. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, idiot.
I'm going to speak to this creature.
Okay.
Hello there. I am looking for Falthrax.
We're gonna need to
And-
find someone with a greater restoration spell.
And I noticed that you sleep on hay. So does my trusty steed. Perhaps we can come to an agreement.
I have sugar cubes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all you do for your turn?
Can I? use my action to use Divine Sense.
Yes.
Fae, Fiend, or Undead. Or Celestial, Fiend, or Undead. Actually, not Fae, technically.
None of that.
Oh,
Cool,
just a normal woman.
Cool! Hell yeah. Sweet.
She's a lady.
I will, how much movement do I have? Enough movement.
I mean, I would say
He's here.
you've only used maybe 25, 30.
Right,
So you would have
enough joking around thing. Stop being this fucking horse.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay. I'm gonna stay there. That's my turn.
Okay. Let me just read them real quick.
A Medusa being down here in this enclosed room is the worst possible thing that can happen. That's so
You're
funny.
on a horse, you can't even like quickly turn around.
This feels like a video game when you accidentally go somewhere on a horse that you aren't supposed
Our
to
only
go.
hope is that she
I'm
looks at
underleveled.
our only hope is that she looks at Cinnamon before she looks at you. That is our only
How
hope.
dare you? I would rather die, even though I can resummon someone.
Rather die.
Give me, before we end your turn, give me a persuasion check on what you said with disadvantage.
Okay,
Oh,
no
God.
problem. Persuasion. I'm pretty good at this. 19 at disadvantage.
Hey, not
Okay.
bad.
19
not
at
bad.
disadvantage?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, you weren't expecting
Okay,
that,
all right.
J-Mo.
I wasn't, honestly. That's the end of your turn. Ryvar, you're up. We'll pop back over to the other map.
Lord, grant me strength.
Fun.
I know that Thomas was in that room, and I know that shit is kicking off. So I don't even know if he can hear me. I don't know that he's gone downstairs, but I am just gonna say, Thomas, really loud. And then I am going to step forward to right here, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All 3 elves, the Mastiff, and the worker behind Green Song need to make dexterity saving throws.
All right. First one got a nat 20. The moon elf got a 4, so probably fails. 13. Does a 13?
13 succeeds.
Okay,
low DC.
so succeed, fail, succeed, fail, and succeed. So they all succeed except the moon elf and the mastiff.
Okay, the Moon Elf and the Mastiff are going to take 10 points of fire damage. Everybody else takes 5 points of fire damage as I step forward and release my breath weapon at them. That will be my action to do that. I am then going to use a bonus action and a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes against Summer Elf Lady.
Okay,
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
that hits.
And I'll make the second one. That's a 19 to hit.
That hits. Both hit.
Okay. I deal a total of 8 plus 8. 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need her to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that is a 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
She succeeds. I need her to make another one.
Nat 20.
Fuck. Okay.
We're dead.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, let me just.
So I jump up and run forward and unhinge my jaw, and fire comes out, and then I just very quickly 1-2 jab, Sun Elf Lady.
Give me a perception check.
That is a 18.
With an 18, you can tell that all of them got fire damage. None of them look like they received any fire damage. And as you're punching this elf, the features of the elf as you're striking her do not match up with what you were seeing.
What? Oh, they're all fucking fiends. Or something like that. Okay. But I did damage to her?
Yes. So you feel that, and I would say with an 18, you can tell that you heard the sounds of pain as if they were taking the damage. You just visually cannot see that damage was taken.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. We're all dead. Great. That's the end of my turn.
All right. That's the end of your turn. Let me I should have done this before.
My thing is kind of like fire damage. Like, that's my thing. So this is great.
All right.
That's just to the sun elf, though, right? Or is
No, I did the fire damage. I did to all 5.
Fire damage was to everybody here, but
and the fire damage didn't take.
No.
You know that it took damage, and so basically, without being too meta, I would say Ryvar knows that they are disguised in some way.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know what illusions are, and I think he thinks that they're, whether he's right or not, he thinks that there is some illusion.
So it is hard to tell exactly how much damage each of them did take with it, but you can tell that they are disguised magically in some way.
Yeah.
All of them are. Okay.
I just would yell Thomas again. And Opal. I would yell Thomas and Opal.
Okay.
Well, do you want me to get this dude or not?
No!
That's our whole job.
Yeah, and we're all gonna be dead. You're gonna get that guy, and then we're all gonna be dead, and then you're gonna die.
Was that Zach saying that, or Ryvar?
That was Zach saying that.
Okay.
Ryvar only has the chance to just yell Thomas and
turn.
Getting that guy is useless if we're all gonna just die.
I guess we know enough to know that he's in this building.
Yeah, exactly. And the door's open.
It's all just a dream anyway.
Ryvar, give me...
No.
Oh, wait, no.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Rude, honestly.
Oh, it's
My X card is being used on attacks against me.
Has a player ever said no? This is unprecedented.
Rule of cool, JMO. I said no.
You're right. Okay, so everybody leaves.
Zach said no in a pretty cool way.
No, whatever you need. Whatever you need. Turn me on your side.
Okay, this is what I said she would do, and this is what's gonna happen. Ryvar, in front of you, you see her kind of smile at you and like touch her chest, and she clasps polymorph on herself.
Oh, Lord.
And you now see a displacer beast in front of you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What the fuck is a displacer beast?
They're not fun.
So hold up. Oop, I spelled it wrong.
Just a quick question, and this is just me, like, truly, like, this could be at home, like a thing specific with this module, all that stuff, but I'm just trying to give us any chance I can. A Displacer Beast is a monstrosity. And is it just a regular polymorph spell, or is it like a specific ability that she has to turn into a Displacer Beast?
So I read through it, and polymorph just says you can turn something into a creature, so our monstrosities not considered creatures.
Well, because there's like, what was the reason that Eric couldn't turn into a dragon? What was that reasoning?
I mean, he did eventually. I mean, it was maybe
that was true polymorph, though.
It was maybe the
new form
challenge rating.
The new form, it says in the spell, the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's what it is.
Then
I'm just trying to give us any.
No, 100%. That is
the
very
creature,
fair. So let me.
I will say, in your defense, beast is in the name of the creature, but it is considered a monstrosity.
That would be hilarious. Fun fact: a giant goose is the same rating, and I really want to do that just because.
In our one shot, were you in ours? You weren't in our second one shot, were you? No, you were. Yeah, the
I
goose,
was,
remember?
yeah, exactly.
You joined with the goose.
With the goose.
But also, like, that could be just an ability she has. Like, I'm not trying to. You're the DM.
No. That's very fair. We're gonna go with that instead.
Medusa.
Yeah. Medusa's a beast.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I know what a displacer beast is.
They were in the Dungeons and Dragons movie in the maze.
So instead, oh no, that's a monstrosity too. Gosh dang it. Sorry, everyone. Please pause.
You have the ultimate decision. Like, I don't want to.
No, you're all good.
I just want to rip its heart out because I'm in the market for another baby.
Oh.
What the fuck?
We'll just do this.
Remember
This
when I
one
took that
looks
heart
fun.
and I made it
Yeah.
my baby?
Yeah.
And then
Told everyone you were a mother, and you know the pain of losing a child.
Yep, because I do.
That actually hasn't happened yet, though.
It's true. No, it did. That was
Yeah, it happened in the it was in
the second one.
Oh, I thought that was in with Volans when we found all those
Nope.
organs.
No, but I was really attached to that heart, and now we know why.
Okay, we're gonna.
I have 3 children now.
That seems like forever ago. That one shot with the.
I know.
With the
It really
organs.
does.
I think it was. It was like a year ago.
Come on, load. Okay, great. Found one. This is now a giant scorpion in front of you.
Oh yeah, that's great.
not as cute.
That's fantastic. That'd be so menacing.
So you, Ezra, as well, see her just put her hand to her chest, and then her shape like turns amorphous and gooey, and then forms into now this giant scorpion taking up almost this whole doorway, and ready to attack. But that was her action. So that is all she does besides just kind of scuttling around you to allow for the rest of her
Y'all
people
seen
to
Honey, I
get
Shrunk
out.
the Kids?
Yep.
The scorpion in that movie?
Yeah, it's freaking freaky.
Terrifying. Freaking
Okay.
freaky.
4K.
So thank you for your patience. That is the
You're
end
good.
of that. Next up is Saith, who is again slowly working as you suggested him to do, as he's pulling out his keyring and doing the like slow flip
Fuck
through
off.
to find.
Opal, this is what you're wasting your time.
He turns to you, Opal, and says, "This is your last chance. I have a way to weaken them. You all will die if you do not make a deal with me right now. Otherwise, I'm joining them, and you will definitely die.
Oh, fuck.
Your choice."
What?
What's the deal?
What's the deal?
As I told your friend,
What's the deal?
on the curator's person, there's information that I require. I will help you fight, but after we defeat them, I get that information and I leave without harm. And you're in this tower. You save your friend. You cure their curse. Which he like eyes you with that. You cure their curse. And you're on your way as well.
This is the part in the video game where it's like this one and this
Yeah.
one. It's like, well,
Yeah. Which one,
do you
Opal?
choose?
What?
Which one?
Can I just like, okay. I would like to make an insight check to see if he has this might be a really high DC because that's kind of a specific thing, but like his intent with this information that he wants, if he's like desperate, like gonna do something bad with it, or if it's like just like why he wants this information.
This will be a very high DC because you have no idea what
Yeah.
the information is. You can try, but
Actually, here's what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, what do you want to do with this information? Let him answer and then insight check that.
okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah. Trying to think of just on his turn. I don't want to do too much within combat.
Yeah.
He says, I want the information to learn what these people were doing here.
Okay, well, insight check to see if.
Sure.
Oh, that's actually really good. 17 plus 7, 24.
Okay. You can tell that he's being truthful. That is what he wants. He wants to learn something or what these people are doing. And knowing that he said cursed, you can gather that likely what the high elf, not high elf.
The what?
The
What'd you say the
elves.
first time, J-Mo?
I said elves. Likely
I know
what
what
they are
one
doing
I have one.
is not good. And therefore, if he wants to learn about it, he will have information on how to also do something that is not good. But he is also fully telling the truth that he believes you will all die without his help, and he can greatly turn the tides of this battle in your favor.
I'm willing to go back on my word, so I'm gonna put out a hand and say, deal.
Okay. He shakes your hand. He's still under your suggestion spell, so you'll have to end that on your next turn. So he still unlocks the tower and like uses his action to open the door, but will pause there. For that is his turn.
Oh God.
So again, you'll need to stop his suggestion your next turn, and then he can actually do something that will hopefully help you guys with this battle. Next, Ezra, you're up.
So this door is open. These people are pouring out, but none of them are there yet.
Correct.
This lady is out.
Correct.
I wouldn't assume anything about her sexuality.
Well, with the way that J-Mo's playing her,
I would.
kind of gay.
It's kind of gay.
I'm going to cast. Okay. I'm going to do something silly. Tell me if I cannot.
Okay.
But I am going to cast Ice Knife at this lady. I know you're right there, Ryvar, but I have to do what I have to do.
It is also a ranged attack, so
Yeah,
you
you
will
do
have
have
disadvantage on it.
I'm flying.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah, so I'm up in the air.
Yeah, I forgot you were flying. So, yeah.
But the thing that I don't know if I can do, because I'm kind of new to this, but I have my meta magic, and I want to do a twin spell. So that I can do 2 ice knives, one going to her and one going in here, and then it'll explode and hit anyone in range inside as well.
Interesting.
Even the dog?
Sorry, dog.
Especially
Sorry,
the
dog.
I do think, wouldn't the first one get Ryvar when it explodes?
Yeah,
It will,
she
yeah.
doesn't
That's why I
care,
said
apparently.
sorry.
So, what is the ability you have that's the
I'm
dual?
not made of hit points.
That you
It's
can
a
cast
twin
too.
spell. You can spend sorcery points equal to a spell's level to target a second creature in range with the same spell as long as the spell at the level it's being cast at is incapable of targeting more than one creature.
Then yeah, I think you can exactly do that. You can target both. I will say,
It's just
because you're flying,
Mm-hmm.
the person inside, because if you're high enough to be out of range of the person on the scorpion that's on the ground, you're also likely she'll have like probably partial cover inside to actually hit her.
So would that be a disadvantage then for the second one?
Yes.
Okay. Well then, at first level, Ice Knife. Oop, that's a natural 1 for the one toward the scorpion.
Okay, roll it again.
Does it go for both? So then that's another thing that with the meta magic, is it just one roll because I'm technically like splitting the spell, or is
No,
it
it would still be 2
2
rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then. For
But roll again and then roll for your second attack.
Even if you miss, it still explodes and does damage to people around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a nat 1, so still go ahead and roll.
She's trying to see if she's
Yeah.
So for the second roll, that's not the second attack.
Right.
It was an 8.
Okay.
Plus,
So you
plus 7. So 8.
so 15, Ryvar, does that hit? No. Okay. So, you miss, but you still get the ice damage for both of them.
Is it a dexterity saving throw? Or is it just damage?
Hang on. You're asking me too many questions. Okay, so I didn't hit, but I still have to do the ice damage, which is 2d6. So oh no, that's 11 points of damage.
But do people automatically take it?
On a dexterity, yes. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Okay, so they both
I
make
didn't
dex.
want to. I'm so glad I'm not playing a magic user.
What is the save?
I only got a 10.
Dexterity.
But what is the
15.
Okay,
Ezra just took a third of my health.
She
Glad to see you're happy about it.
saves, so she doesn't take any damage, I believe.
She.
For a level 1 spell, she probably takes half. Oh shit. Okay, great. So
it says
you just
hit or
attacked
miss,
me.
the shard explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. It doesn't say anything about. Yeah.
So she takes no damage.
So for the second, it was 19 plus 7.
Definitely hits.
I would hit that lady.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a disadvantage?
No. Shut the fuck up.
You hit me with you hit me and only me.
Yeah, but I want to hit other people too, and you're taking that away from me.
Well, then don't aim
Yeah,
attacks
right.
at me. Sorry.
I didn't aim an attack at you.
Our group is getting torn apart.
Okay, so then the second was a 14 plus 7.
Yeah, still hits.
Still hits. So then it would be to hit her is going to be 1d10. So that is a 7 points of piercing damage to the actual target.
All right,
And
give me that
she just
cold.
has to do a dexterity saving. Or they all have to do. It's within a 5-foot radius too, so it would just be these two guys.
All right, the wood elf saves. The other two fail.
And that, so then whoever failed gets 7 points of cold damage.
Nice.
Would have been better if it was 11, but and then I think that's my turn. Yep. Actually, I'll fly away and I'll say sorry. And as I fly away to gain some distance between me and the scorpion that just exploded. But gently noting in my brain about the next edition of my comic that is definitely going to have a lady turning into a scorpion.
Perfect. All right.
I love you,
Then the elf behind is going to because that was the Wood Elf's turn. Green Song. Ryvar.
Bring it.
Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
All right. Then you see her cast some sort of blue electricity towards you, but misses.
Oh, green song.
And then she looks to her dog and nods outside, and he comes and flanks you.
Uh-oh.
And
The Moon Elf didn't get to go. If you're going in initiative order, just want to make sure you get all your enemies in there. So I die proper.
yeah, she's later in the turn order.
Oh, and on my screen, Moon Elf is 5 Mastiff is 3.
Oh, right. I forgot. I rolled for him separately. but he's yeah, you're right. So he doesn't do that yet. I lied. I forgot. He's
No,
not.
you're good. I was wanting to make sure. I just want to make sure you didn't skip an enemy. That's
No.
all.
You're
You
all
can-
good.
can go on there,
He
Finn.
was later. I forgot I made him his own initiative because he's his own. He's his own person. Next, Opal, you see at the entrance to this tower a large statue of an elf with beautiful wings coming out the back that starts to crack and come apart from the building itself as a gargoyle now comes to life.
Cool.
I saw this on
And
an episode of
joins the
Carnival
initiative
Row.
order.
I mean, to be honest though, what
Love
else
that.
the fuck were we supposed to do?
We weren't. This is it.
Getting
This is the
turned to
fight.
stone and fighting stone creatures. That's fun.
And getting stoned. Am I right?
Double
Yeah.
stone. Triple stoned.
Yay!
Triple stoned.
So, since this is a creature with wings, it's going to fly over to you, Ezra,
Oh, hi.
and
little
attack
guy.
you.
Oh,
Who's
Sorry
a
for
good little statue?
That's a 12 to hit.
just hits.
All right, and then the second attack is 21 to hit.
Oh, that misses. It's because
Um,
it's backwards, so it's automatically does.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. It's homebrew, I know.
So
Andy
you
rolls.
take 10 points of damage.
Oh, that's nothing, you guys.
It's just piercing and slashing
We're
on the
good.
2 attacks. So Opal, like I said, you see this statue come to life. Ezra, from behind you, this stone gargoyle comes running at you and takes a bite and claw attack to you. And takes a good chunk out of you.
Nah.
Next, we go back to the basement of this shrine. Or Thomas, you've said this. You rolled pretty high on your persuasion. So God, this is hard.
No one can resist my charms.
So this creature turns to you and and she says, in this deep, almost hissing like voice, says to you, I do not have your friend. Turn around and leave now. And that will be her whole turn.
When you say she turns to look at me,
Mm-hmm.
how well is she looking at me?
She's looking directly at you,
Okay. Cool.
and nothing happens yet. All right. Next, we jump back to the moon elf. Got to mark something.
Ugh, I really feel for you right now, JMO. I get it. I get it. It's a lot to keep track of.
Oh, good.
Just
Who
let
is
us
going
kill some of the
to
enemies,
also
and
look at
then-
you, Ryvar, and do a very similar thing as to her friend. So give me. Oh wait, no, this is just a ranged attack.
Okay.
Ooh, a 24 to hit.
Misses actually.
Weird.
You can do too good against me. Is the
Oh,
thing.
oh, you're right. And
There's
then
like
you're
a
just like,
weird-
wow, that was.
Saying.
And then
Like
you
a
compliment
middle-
me so well that
Yeah.
I'm like, you're right.
saying.
God,
Yeah,
I don't
of
even want to do
course
damage
that
to you
hits.
anymore.
Of course that hits.
All right. You take 10 points of lightning damage.
Fuck. Okay.
Um,
Robert's looking hurt.
And you see a continued arc of lightning now connecting from the moon elf to you as she just casted Witch Bolt.
Yeah.
Oh, get ready, bitch.
All right, that is her turn. And now it is the doggo's turn, who's gonna run out and give you some.
I'm
Bite ya.
teaching Michael how to be a tank as a monk. for campaign 3.
Tank mod.
Nice. Thank goodness for advantage. That is an 18 to hit.
Bracers of defense misses. My AC's 19.
Nice. So you see him come out with a bite, and he just chomps right on those bracers. Which now that you have, saved you from probably getting out, because he would have done a lot of damage.
Thank God.
All right, Opal, back to your turn.
Okay, I'm
Thank
gonna
God
start
I
my turn
casually
by.
asked if I could buy those.
Right. I'm gonna drop concentration on my suggestion spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to hop over to like right here. And I'm gonna look at this lady and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic. I know that
Okay.
polymorph is a 4th level, so I'm gonna have to roll for that.
Yep.
So DC 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, magic user.
Do I add
Yeah.
anything?
That was kind of hot.
You add your
My spellcasting ability?
Angie, do we think that maybe
What?
That's
handle a fireball from
I think
outside?
for Dispel Magic, you still use your modifier, right?
I'll take a shot.
Take a
Yeah,
shot
I
each
think I
time our
do.
D&D character dies.
Hold on, let me double check. Why did I lose the spell? Come back. Dispel Magic.
We flustered her.
Spell for the 4th level, you make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So that makes it a 15.
Okay, yeah. So, Opal coming in clutch dispels this person's polymorph, and Ryvar, you see in front of you the Sun Elf revert to her Sun Elf form.
Didn't want to heal me though, maybe. Just a quick
Wait,
heal.
hold on, let me see.
I can't. Which one would you like me to do? You could waste a bunch of damage battling a scorpion, or
Interesting. Hold on, let me see something. You said you got a 15, right?
yes. Oh no. Isn't it a 4th level spell?
It is. So you see, not only does this Sun Elf, you dispel the magic of polymorph,
Oh.
you also dispel whatever illusion of her
Oh shit!
visage was there.
Nice.
And in front of you,
It's a great
you
word,
now
visage.
see a
Oh, they're fucking hags, dude.
you
They're
now see a
coven.
green hag in front of you
Jeez, we're so dead.
Oh, no wonder they wanted to
instead
be hot.
of this lovely
Cool.
so you see, we'll just show
Are they
the
like
lovely
weak
visual.
hags though, or
Ah,
Oh, she's cute.
She's holding a heart. She's holding your heart, baby.
It's Rowena.
Oh, and I didn't show you. So this is
Mother.
the visual of all of the elves that you've seen up till this point.
Oh, cool. They're hot.
Oh, I regret everything I've done so far.
That Sun Elf reminds me of what's the show, Angie? Tales from
Um,
Just go ahead and
Kinda
show
looks like
all of
Zendaya.
these
Prince?
guys,
yeah, Dragon Prince.
each of them,
yeah.
and then also you get the little guy, Morty.
Morty.
we
Definitely.
have to kill
He's
Morty.
He's definitely a hellhound.
That is unfair to give us the name of the dog as it's attacking us.
Honestly.
This is some real Last of Us Part 2 moves.
Yeah.
All right, so Opal coming in clutch, casting her dispel magic.
Nice.
That
Sick, yeah.
thankfully the spell used for this illusion was level 5, so you
Oh.
just got
Nice.
that also dispelled. And you now see her true form of a hag in front of you. And she specifically, let's find that fun description of her. This is so this hag specifically has very cat-like eyes and almost like rust-colored hair that's like still very matted and kind of goes all the way down to her lower back. Her arms, she has one arm that is like pretty normal, maybe a little bit extra muscular. Keep in mind she was the workout one, but her other arm is like withered and like down to the bone and disgusting looking.
Grab my strong hand.
and she has super sharp fangs that kind of protrude a little bit out of her mouth, as well as she hisses at Ryvar now that her full visage is now
Ugh.
seen.
Ryvar, I do think that you have a healing potion. Just
No, I do.
FYI.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. Next, then, are our helpers.
Not really
Yeah,
doing very
be a
well.
helper.
Roll to unionize.
So 5, 10,
How is your
15, 20,
workplace?
30.
Are you unhappy?
Do you guys get enough benefits for this? Really?
Yeah. Do you get paid enough to help her?
30.
He's asking a
Let me
lot of
check
people.
something. Um. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 30, 35. And they're stupidly blocking everything, but they're not smart. 20,
Oh no,
20,
Ryvar.
20, 25.
I should try to
And
protect
that
my
is
friends. And then I got
everybody. So
I just helped you.
abandoned.
two of those that are around you right now, Ryvar, 2 of them use their bonus action to move that close. 2 of them will attack you.
Okay.
They both make 2 attacks. And we're gonna give them both advantage because they're pretty much all around you, and I think it's the ones on the diagonals anyway.
Yeah, no worries.
So ooh, I think they still are okay though, because that's a 17, which I know misses.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a 21
That'll hit.
for the second hat. So the first one 2d4. Oh god. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the second one, I'm gonna need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Okay, you succeed, so nothing happens for their turn. That is all of them. Thomas, at the start of your turn, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I think I might know what this is for.
I could really use a paladin.
Also, give me one for Cinnamon as well.
You've gone too far. Okay, here's my Constitution saving throw. This 21.
Okay.
And then Cinnamon's got a +1. 15.
16.
Okay.
Plus 1.
Oh yeah, 16.
Nothing happens for either of you.
Okay, I heard. Wow, I feel like I got really lucky. I heard Ryvar yelling my name right a couple times.
I would say so. He's yelled loud enough, and you're not that far away. I will also say that now that you've had the moment to actually look at her, you can tell that this is a woman in a sense, but her skin is a very dark gray, almost drow-like. Her eyes are like glowing in a very weird way that feels like you should continue to stare into them, but like also that you can't really keep her gaze. And you definitely notice that her hair is snakes.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I took a wrong turn. I go back up the stairs.
Okay. Oh man, that is hilarious. Thank God for your high persuasion check. Okay, so we'll say another 30 feet gets you up the stairs. You're on Cinnamon. You have another 30 feet to leave the shrine.
So I think that if I'm writing, I can ask or tell Cinnamon to dash.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. I was
Dash
just
of Cinnamon.
the initiative of the controlled mount changes to match yours when you mount it. It moves as you direct it, and it can only take 3 action options: dash, disengage, or dodge.
Nice.
Okay.
So you can get right up on us then. You should be able to. With
Yeah.
that 60-foot speed.
Okay.
Help me!
Okay.
I'm poor.
I'm going to ride right here.
That's
next
not
to
right
everyone.
next to me, though.
Well, I am wielding a lance, and I can't
Oh,
be
yeah,
within
that's
5
right.
feet.
That's right.
Okay.
I need your help, Thomas.
There's evil things here and down as well.
Here and down.
I think Thomas would just Revar would just gesture to everyone literally around him.
So the most evil looking thing is this hag, so I'm definitely going to attack the hag. I have the mounted combatant feat, which means I have advantage on melee attack rolls against any unmounted creature that is smaller than your mount.
Okay. A hag is a medium.
Large is my horse.
Great.
And then I'm going to attack twice at advantage on the hag with my lance.
Yes.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That hits.
Where have you been all my life?
I'm going to Divine Smite, first level.
Okay.
So 13 piercing and 6 radiant.
Nice.
All right. 19 total.
And then attack again.
Okay.
At advantage. 17 to hit.
Just hits.
Can I use Divine Smite again? I think so.
I think you can. I think it's on any attack.
Yeah.
You just use another spell, but
Yes.
it's not like casting a spell.
Yeah, when you hit a creature. Okay, I'm gonna Divine Smite again. 7 piercing, 10 radiant.
All right.
Nice.
That hag is looking hurt.
Hurt
Cool.
hag.
And then I am going to get up here, right next to Ryvar. Now I have the protection fighter style.
Okay.
You can impose disadvantage on attack within 5 feet of you. Although I am on a horse, I don't know if that still works. I mean, it doesn't say anything about it, but
And so it's
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, my goal would be
can see.
impose disadvantage at least in one attack against Ryvar if needed.
I would say that can still count. So any attacks against Ryvar are now at disadvantage.
Cool.
All
just
right.
Just one, yeah.
Oh, just
And
one?
He uses his reaction.
Oh,
to
you
do
use
it.
your reaction. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but I'm planning
All
on
right.
doing it.
Well, Ryvar, you are now completely surrounded,
Yeah.
and it is your turn.
I am going to. I'm assuming you use the rule that I can bonus action health potion myself.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So that's 2d4 plus 2. Okay. 6, 8.
Cool.
Better than nothing. And then I am going to. Let me get that out of my inventory so I don't. Would I, in my adventuring life, know anything about hags?
Give me a history check.
Ooh, that's probably not. That is a 4.
Not really.
Yeah.
You know, by the look of this one in front of you, they're probably not good. But
Yeah.
other than that, don't know much.
I think I was trying to decide if Ryvar. I don't know much, but I know how to love you. Yeah, I'm gonna just attack the hag in front of me twice.
A hag.
And just stay there. Fuck it. That is a 16.
Misses, unfortunately.
And that is a 21.
21 hits.
I deal 9 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
and I need a Constitution saving throw.
That is. 14.
14 fails. She is
Okay.
now stunned until
Nice.
the end of my next turn.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike. I've used 4 of my 5 key points.
And remind everyone else what that means.
She's now stunned until the end of my next turn, which literally means there's nothing she can do. She spends her turn with 0 movement, can't take actions, reactions, or bonus actions. And any attacks against her are at advantage while she is stunned.
Great.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And there's no like re-rolling the saving throw either.
So you do your cool, dope monk shit and just like hit her on her muscle arm,
Yeah.
of just like the perfect pressure point of just like, and she just like freezes and is just like, can't like really move well and is just like out of it.
Yeah, I am.
And just in a daze.
I'm not gonna be any use if I die. And it doesn't hurt to take some reactions away anyway, so I am going to use my movement to attempt to run away.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to use my action to get to my movement to get to there. So
all right, you are going to take
5
attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
1 at disadvantage, I assume. Thomas.
Yep.
Do you have a specific one?
Please, the dog.
How big is this dog?
I mean, it's a mastiff, so it looks like a very large dog.
Okay, I'll pose disadvantage on the mastiff.
Okay,
Possible.
we'll start with that one then.
I only have room in my life for
Disadvantage.
1 pet. /
Disadvantage,
companion.
the first roll definitely misses, but we'll see if it got a 1. Nope, it didn't. So, the Hellhound, surprise.
I knew it was a fucking hellhound.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Misses. The workers.
2 of them would have, well, maybe.
I was gonna say, these are probably all at advantage since you're surrounded, and that's still.
Well, I mean, I have an ally
flanking.
at my back. It's up to you whether you decide if these 2 have advantage. The diagonal ones definitely do, but it's up to you to decide
Yeah.
if the others.
We'll do 2 at advantage and 2 not,
Okay, cool.
just in hopes that you. All right.
Live.
And I have a pretty high AC. So.
Nope. The one in the top misses. Misses, and then it's just normal. Misses. Misses. Wow, I rolled terrible on all of those rolls.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, you get
Worth it.
no opportunity attacks. That's fine.
And they've
some
all
bullshit.
used their reaction now, even though I think their
Yep.
turn's about to come up. Wait, no, they just went, so yeah, they don't have any reactions.
Yeah, they're at the like top.
Wow.
All right, next is Azirsa, who spends her turn being stunned.
Fuck yes, dope. Monk
Next
shit.
is Saith.
All right, this motherfucker.
Let's see what he's got. He's gonna cast Fireball.
He turns into a pit fiend.
All right.
It would be nice to cast Fireball on this group of people.
Oh, dude, imagine.
He is
Imagine
going
if
to. He is going to. I would say really probably only Ryvar with your passive perception. You see him take the cat's eye pin off of his lapel basically, and just take his hand basically and just squish it.
Okay.
When he does so, well, just to make sure.
Is he a fucking Rakshasa?
Oh, what was I thinking about? Thing. What the heck? Whatever, we're gonna say he does it. Sorry, I gotta find where this freaking. All right, I gotta find this thing which I put somewhere.
Vamp.
Wait for me, guys.
While
There it is.
While Ryvar is backed up, he looks inside the window of the bathhouse and makes eye contact with the blacksmith and asks him to come help.
He just looks in. Poland gets out naked. It's like, okay, let's go. So Ryvar, as you see him do this and just like basically crush this cat's eye pin within his hand, at the same time, you see all three hags have a visceral reaction. And all of you see the hags have a reaction. And
Die.
Immediately.
At least vomit.
And I can eat a
At
bologna
least
sandwich.
vomit.
At least they vomit. I need one more dice.
If they're not gonna die, we need them to at least vomit.
All right. Oh,
I feel like I'm
shit.
gonna vomit.
So you see, right, this hag closest to all of you, just like black ichor starts seeping out of her eyes, and she just like is letting out these ungodly screams, and she crumples to the ground.
I'm melting. I'm melting.
You see the other two, really probably only Thomas, since you're the only one with a clear eyesight. And then you see both of them also like, and everyone can hear them letting out similar screams, and like this ichor's like coming out of their eyes and ears and all of that. And you see the moon elf now. Actually, you don't. But mechanically, you know that they took the equivalent of 27 points of damage just now.
Ooh, damn.
So visually, you can see them take that damage. And Saith yells out, "They're all blinded now. You're welcome." And he flies up to the gargoyle.
Awesome, okay.
And will make a.
At advantage?
Actually, he's not going to do that. But he will attack the gargoyle, but from down here. So many tabs I have open. And he's gonna actually come like a little bit closer, so he's like kind of flanking, but still even from below. Oh, that was so close to being cool. And you see a like small ray of fire come out of Saith's hand and hit the gargoyle.
Okay.
And does 10 points of damage to the gargoyle.
Yum.
Oh wow, he's actually helping.
And I will say also, because mechanically this is how I could do this, Ryvar, when you saw him like kind of crush the thing, you saw some like flames as well. Like he used like a similar spell to kind of crush that, and then could send another one another way.
Makes sense.
That's Saith's turn. Ezra, your turn.
Just to maintain a sense of transparency, I did roll a Constitution saving throw, and I did succeed. For
Oh,
the
yes, thank you.
concentration, so I'm still flying. But I am wondering, Sir Thomas, there's two of you. Are you not on the horse anymore?
No, I'm on the horse.
He is.
Okay, and so you're right there.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay.
You can hurt me.
Because I was gonna say you all wanted fireball, so I cast fireball.
Do it.
You
Do
can,
it.
you can move and
You
cast it like.
no, you can hit me.
But it's
hit
a
me.
20-foot radius, so no matter where I cast it, like.
Hit me.
Even if you
Still
cast
hit
it in
him.
here.
But would it be blocked?
I mean, yeah, if she's flying, she can't see
I know, but
down
if
the
she
hall.
can move down.
True. Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
But
worry.
would it get these guys as well out here? It's not like the door is blocking them.
I would say if you cast it outside, it can more easily like blast and fill a tiny hallway, whereas if it blasts out of a doorway, it's more direct, so you probably wouldn't get like the hag and the workers that are like kind of to the right as you're looking,
Like
because it will
inside.
like blast more out and not really fill that space.
So if I
Ju-
blast right here, I can get these guys.
Don't
Yeah,
worry
if you
about hurting
blast
my
right
horse.
here, I would say
Okay.
you could hit everyone.
If I blast where? Sorry.
It's basically on this person.
Yeah, so that's where
Yeah.
I want to. Okay, so I'll throw a fireball.
Great.
And I pulled all my dices, and so they all need to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Because I have the mounted combatant feat, if my mount is subjected to an effect that allows it to make a dexterity saving throw to take half damage, it instead takes no damage if it succeeds on the saving throw, and only half if it fails. So
Hell
my
yeah.
horse is fine. I will probably die.
I will probably die.
Just tell Cinnamon if I die. Carry on. All right. Can you tell me what the save is so I can just start marking whether they save or not?
Dexterity save of 15.
15? Okay.
I fail.
Saves.
Cinnamon succeeds.
Fail. 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 The dog fails. All right, in the hall.
Is Roll20 counting in your aura, Matt? I just want to make sure.
Fails.
No.
Because you should have an aura in
Okay.
it, right?
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, that's 6th level.
Ah, damn. Sorry.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know what is the full damage.
So full damage is 22 points of fire damage.
22.
Oh wait.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh wait. 1, 2. No, it's 8d6, not 66.
Oh
Oh
shit.
god,
Okay,
this
so
is gonna kill me.
22.
Oh no.
22. 29 points of.
All right. So 29. So okay.
Sorry.
So this person, well, start with Thomas. Did you fail?
I have 2 HP left.
How?
Because I failed.
Oh, I thought you meant before you got attacked. I was like,
Okay.
No,
You
I
didn't
have
get hit.
I had
Okay.
31 HP before, but Cinnamon succeeds, and because of Mount Combatant, does not get damage whatsoever.
huzzah for Cinnamon.
Wow.
All right. So this person succeeded. Come here, you. And is still standing. Oh, I forgot to do the. Ah! Scroll too far. Boop. She did. This person failed. So it took the full 29, you said?
29, yeah. And then half of 29 would be what? 15? 14?
Yeah.
15. You roll. Round up.
Oh, I round up?
This person.
I think so.
I thought you ran down.
Oops.
I don't remember.
I'll take 15.
Just marking all of this real quick, and then I'll do a recap of what happened.
Oh, we know what happened.
Boom.
A recap.
And I'd like to think that Ezra said, "You want a fireball? You gotta get a fireball."
Just so you know, Angie, I think that this is a great player move. Ryvar's gonna be so mad at you. I just need you
teaching me
to.
this.
I just need you to preemptively know that Ryvar's gonna be very mad
Okay.
at you. But that I, as the player, think that you're doing a
Is
great
it
job.
because I hurt Thomas?
And me, yeah. I think.
But
he's,
not with fire.
I know, but he's gonna think you're being careless.
Oh, okay.
You did fuck me up.
Worse
really
things have
badly.
happened. I was sold as a child to a princess. What? Did I just remember that?
But I just need
Oh,
you to
I
know that
roll-
I, Zach, think that you should have done both of these things.
I
Yeah,
roll on
same.
the wild magic too. I've been rolling on the wild magic.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I'm up to 3.
Ooh.
Oh, 12, so that's great.
Nothing happens.
Wild magic casts another fireball on you.
Outright kills bad.
All right.
That would kill me probably.
So
Maybe.
as this fireball explodes, you notice specifically, Mr. Thomas, you notice that and I missed this when Zach, you did yours earlier, but I won't take it back because I missed it. The dog looks like it is completely and totally unfazed by this fire damage.
Dragon.
Good doggy.
3 of the workers just like immediately turn to ash. And there's nothing left of them. It is just
It's like that cartoon
burning
where
cinders,
there's like
basically.
an ash version of them standing that then like
And then just
crumbles.
crumbles, yeah.
What about the worker that was with Cinnamon? Is that person here? The one that was chasing Cinnamon?
Probably, yeah. Probably brought him up here.
Good.
I don't know which one it is at this point, but
Okay.
2 of the workers
All
are
these
still
women
standing.
look the same.
And both elves are still standing. But because of their illusion, you don't know how hurt they are.
By the way, it was 10 points of fire damage, so I do remember.
Oh, okay. Well, since you remembered.
You know, I'm on team DM and team player. Okay, I ride both sides of the fence.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you do.
Ezra,
Me too.
Yeah.
anything else for your turn?
Emily's rubbing off on me.
This might just be too much of an action because I just murdered a bunch of people, but is it possible I could use my movement to try to fly over and get on the back of this gargoyle while he's distracted?
Like ride it?
Yeah.
I'll
roll for it.
Ezra, have you even taken damage this battle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I took 10 points from
Just
the
say I think the
gargoyle.
gargoyle attacked you.
I haven't taken
I
any.
will say that would be kind of like a grapple, I'll say, to actually get on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So since you already used your action note, you can fly over to like the same size as Saith is right now if you want to try to kind of fly around, but you won't be able to do anything yet.
Yeah, I'll just and like fly around. Yeah, just in case.
Okay.
I have an idea.
All right.
Drive our slow motion. No.
Next is the wood elf's turn.
Watching it.
The wood elf vanishes from sight.
Perfect.
Great. Super duper.
They are
That is her
weaker
whole
without
turn.
full-
The gargoyle will attack you, Ezra, seeing the giant fireball you just made.
Who will? Who is?
The gargoyle still.
I am.
Oh.
Ryvar is now flying and attacking you.
Does he have disadvantage because oh no, I'm flying. Just kidding.
But he still misses. He got a 2 on the die. So.
Oh yeah, he stinking misses.
Oh, but he does get 2 attacks. The next one's a 19 on the die, so that will hit.
Dang it.
And that is a 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
So as you're flying all around him, he bites at you, but misses, but just catches your side as you fly back with his claws. That is his turn. She is still in the shrine, as far as you know, so nothing happens with her. Next, same thing happens. The moon elf disappears.
Great.
Great.
It's okay.
The hellhound,
Hellhound versus Cinnamon.
will
Oh no.
Bring it.
Oh no.
Bring it. Cinnamon is stout of heart and mind.
and
And
My best friend.
doesn't exist.
the hellhound will open its mouth, and I need you and Cinnamon to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Matt's gonna die.
I got a 16. So that's pretty good.
Okay,
2 hit
so
points
you'll take
left.
half as much damage.
Okay, so unless the damage is 3 or below, I think I'm unconscious. Cinnamon got a 9, but we'll take half because of my feet.
Okay, well, this is 66 damage.
Does cinnamon disappear if you go unconscious?
Actually, no, I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's just my dead body on the
It's
back
not a
of cinnamon.
concentration spell.
Oh,
Let me
so the total is 25 points of fire damage.
okay.
So you
So-
both take half. So
Cinnamon. So Cinnamon's still alive with 7 more HP,
okay,
but I am unconscious on the back of Cinnamon.
okay. And this worker also bursts into complete ash and cinder and falls down. But you saw basically a repeat of River's fire breath coming out of this mastiff, more confirming that probably not just a normal dog. That is his whole turn. So we are back at the top of the turn order. This is a little past our halfway point.
I was gonna ask.
We're gonna pause here and take a
Great.
little bio break, and then we'll be back at it to see how the rest of this battle goes, and maybe see more about that deal that you have with the fiend now that you maybe shouldn't go back on if you're all about to die anyway. So just saying,
Thanks.
you know.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right, welcome back, and we are jumping right back in with the top of the turn order. Opal, what you
Torn
gonna
order.
do? Torn
Okay,
order.
so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna use my action to feed Sir Thomas my healing potion.
Okay.
I don't know, Matt. Do you want to roll for that, or do you want me to?
I'll roll. What? Just
Okay.
a regular potion?
Yeah, it's just a
So-
regular potion of healing.
What is that? 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh,
And-
Matt shouldn't have rolled.
Everything's okay.
And then that's okay. I'll help you a little bit more. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on Thomas for an extra 2 to your AC.
Nice. Sick. All right. I'm back in action. This dog's dying.
And I'm gonna be a good little cleric, and I'm gonna back up from the battle again.
Okay.
That's it.
Alrighty. Back up and running. I like to think that as Mr. Thomas is just like limp on Cinnamon, Opal, you run over and you just like catch as he just like slumps to one side of Cinnamon. And then Cinnamon's smart enough to like maybe like crouch a little bit or do the like weird horse sit, and you feed him the horse potion, and then Cinnamon gets back up. So you never actually
I
leave
do the
Cinnamon. and It's
thing.
great.
I like put the potion in his mouth and do the thing. I like slap his cheeks to wake him up. Like you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up.
Gotta wake up.
Oh, Cinnamon?
Back to it.
Opal.
Ew, and that's when I back up.
And you're like, nope. All right, next is the workers. Or
Working
the
hard.
worker. Who will run up and is smart enough to do a little flanking action. And is gonna come at
Stepping
ya.
over the dead bodies of his comrades.
There's only one body, the rest are just ash.
I guess that's true.
My AC is a 21 now with Shield of Faith.
Jesus.
So good
That's
luck.
absurd.
We both have a 19
That's
AC.
All right. Oh god. We're gonna make 2
We're
attacks.
achieving the same AC in very different
Wow.
ways.
No, do you have? I mean, naturally a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
There's huge
Uh,
heavy set
nope.
armor and shield, and you're just fast.
Yeah.
So that they'll
Oh, I see what you're saying.
both attacks will miss, and that is the only one of those left standing. So, Thomas, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this dog.
All
It
right.
just breathed fire on me, so
Sure did.
something's happening here. I'm using my brain here. So with the
I'm
lance,
pretty sure
I have.
dogs can't do that.
So with the lance, I have disadvantage on an attack within 5 feet, but because of my feet, I have advantage on someone not on a horse. So I
So
guess
straight
it's
roll.
just straight roll.
Yeah, I guess the dog's not on a horse, right, JMO?
Actually,
supposed to do that.
a nightmare actually comes out of the distance.
A hellhound on a nightmare.
A 12 to hit.
That misses.
And then again, 21 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, I'm going to do a second level Divine Smite.
Okay.
Which is 3d8s.
Just as a reminder, I do think you get an extra d8 with undead or fiends.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so it's 48.
Oh.
Okay, so
Yeah,
11,
set them on both teams.
11 piercing and 21 radiant.
All right, so total of 32.
32.
All right. It is still standing.
As
And like
Mr.
I
Thomas
said,
stabs with his lance, we hear a herd of horses in the distance.
all right.
Trying to think of what your divine smite would be like.
Clopping.
Anything else for your turn, Mr. Thomas?
Nope, that's it.
You can look
All
over
right.
Ryvar just has 2 coconuts.
Next is Ryvar.
I think Ryvar's gonna let the paladin deal with the hellhound and is going to flank this last worker here
Okay.
and attack twice first. That's luckily I have advantage. That's cocked, but that was a 16. Oh, that's so much worse. 4 plus 7 is 11.
That just hits.
Oh shit. Okay, let me roll for the second attack then.
Just roll for the first.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just a d6 plus 3, 6 points of slashing damage.
All right, roll for the second.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
All right.
Which would be automatically 9 points of damage, and then
It has 1 point left, so.
Okay, great.
And these are just your unarmed strikes, correct?
Yeah, those were just my claws.
So as you slash and claw at it, you can tell attacking this thing, like as you claw and like what you expect to feel like flesh feels like you're cutting through straw. And as you defeat this
Whoa.
person, the visage of it ends and it falls to the ground and you see an animated scarecrow lying on the ground in front of you.
Oh, that's cool.
No wonder they turned to ash.
Terrifying.
Why is it like, hey?
It does look like it's doing a little jig.
Dance hands.
I'm
I
a
let Cinnamon
scarecrow.
nibble on it a little bit.
Okay, dope. So I was here. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That was my action. I think I'm just gonna move here with my bonus the continued movement, and then oh wait, shit, no. I can't do weapon attacks as bonus actions, just melee attacks. So in that case, I was here. Can I go 5? Nah, I can't get to the Hellhound either. What else can I do as a bonus action? I don't want it to be wasted, you know? I want to do something with it.
As a reminder, you know that the other two are presumably still alive somewhere.
Yes, I do know that.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think of what I could do with that. Instead, I'm just going to, just because I don't know what's happening and I'm a little on edge, I'm going to use my last key point, which fucking sucks.
Ooh.
For patient defense as a bonus action. Basically giving me the dodge action as a bonus action. Any attacks against me will be at disadvantage. And I'll move to right here. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next is Azirsa. She is on the ground. Next is Saith. He is going to...
Saith sounds like the name of like the bad boy in a teen rom-com.
Yeah. Oh, that's just Saith Johnson.
Flip his hair.
Or like a henchman in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Oh, you mean
Um,
Saith?
Saith is going
Every
to
girl in the senior class.
take off and fly away.
Saith.
What? Oh, he can fly. I forgot.
He can fly, he can fly, he can
So
fly.
he will be out of sight, but you see him fly basically up and over the bathhouse.
Oh boy.
And as he does call out, we can't let them escape, meaning likely the hags. So he runs or flies out of sight.
Trying, dude.
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 Hey,
I can't
dude.
see invisible people.
Dude.
I don't know where they went. Jerk face.
All right, that's Saith's turn. Ezra, you're up.
Okay, is this gargoyle still trying to get me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it just
Okay.
clawed at you.
I'm gonna try to get on him.
Okay. Then we're gonna do a contested grapple.
Is that athletics?
Yeah.
Or
I would say athletics or acrobatics because it's less about strength and more about maneuvering. So either or.
Okay, because I have a -1 to athletics, so I'm gonna do acrobatics. That was a natural one.
So you spend your action trying to get on to him, but he's able just to like continually like push you away without any
We're just like, I'm like, shut up, let me do this. Shut up.
and he only rolled a 5, so if it was higher difference it might have been something different where so he doesn't then like kind of turn the tables and grapple you necessarily, but you're both like awkwardly just like
rolling. Okay. I fucking guess that's my turn.
Okay, great.
Wait, no. If I
oh.
can't get a hold of him, then I will take the potential of an opportunity attack to try to just like you know a kid in a pool when it like pushes off the sidewall and like goes really fast. I'll just try to push off of him and fly out of range to try to follow.
So you'll get to fly, but he will attack you.
Do you have Quicken spells, one of your meta magics?
No.
Ah.
He did get a nat
Twin spell's
20.
good. Uh-oh.
Oh, good. Oh,
So,
good.
What's your HP?
14.
okay.
Oh god.
So we'll say this was with, he tries to claw at you. I mean, claw and bite are the same. So he already has, what did you say, 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to roll max damage to actually knock you out. So we'll see if this is a 6 on a d6.
Is it a 6? Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
How many?
Because it's
points of
1d6
damage
plus
do I
2, so he got 8, and then he rolled a 6. So.
take? Okay. Well, Ezra goes.
Damn.
Shoom, 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 and get on there.
Can I use my reaction to try to catch her since she was going right next to me? No, she would have fallen right where the gargoyle.
Yes, she would have fallen where the gargoyle is, and I will say it's not a melee attack, but because you were in the air and far enough out of reach, or at least 10 feet, you would take some sort of damage from that.
What
But
do I roll
I'll
for this?
only do.
Sounds fun.
You just have an automatic fail to a death save, is what I'm gonna say.
What?
Meaning if you roll a natural 1 on your next death save, you're dead.
You're dead.
No, I have only one fail.
But you're.
But if you roll a natural 1, that's 2 fails.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but your turn's coming up in a long time. So.
Yeah, your turn's right.
Someone
just
can
Well,
give me a
super
health
next.
potion.
Yeah,
or
we'll have
take
gotten
the
our shit
health
together by
potion
then.
off of me and give it to me.
Yeah, I advise everyone not to do that. I'm just kidding.
Right,
She made their
finally,
decisions. He says
Alright.
with like an icicle in his ass.
I'm indestructible.
Next is the gargoyle.
Can you imagine
Got
if we
it.
were also fighting a Medusa?
No.
Or I
That would
just
be
got
it.
turned to stone, turning
Yeah,
one of his
I was
combat.
like, we're gonna try one
I mean,
time.
if you
get
wouldn't have come
turned
out
to
here, we would have
stone.
died.
I think
Yeah,
so.
honestly. Excuse me. Gargoyle's gonna flap down and attack you, Ryvar.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any kind of advantage or anything.
Has disadvantage because of dodge.
Yeah, I took the dodge.
Oh, right,
accent,
you
so he
did.
has disadvantage.
Yeah, this Gargoyle is a little bitch.
Okay. That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep. That'll hit.
Oof.
And the second one will miss. So that is only 4 points of piercing damage
Okay.
as it swoops down and bites you, but alerting you just enough on the second one. Is the dodge action the next attack or just any attack?
Any attacks.
Okay, so I did take disadvantage, just to make sure.
Yeah.
But that alerts you enough that you're able to dodge his claw. And that is it.
Cool.
And next is the hound.
Cool.
Okay. And the hound is going to he's gonna come around to Ryvar. Guess he'll get advantage with the gargoyle also attacking because of pack tactics.
Tactics.
It's not going after me. How
Nope, not this time.
unbelievable.
He will have disadvantage though.
No, he has a normal attack because
Oh, pack
of his
tactics
pack
gives him
tactics,
advantage?
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a 19 to hit. Actually, a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And you you take 5 piercing damage and 6 fire damage.
Looking incredibly hurt.
Great. All right, that's
I
the
go
end
over
of.
and I take Ezra's healing potion and I take it.
That's the end of its turn. Opal, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to Ezra. I'm gonna give her the healing potion that I gave her as my action. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action cast healing word on Ryvar.
There we
All
go,
right.
cleric.
Cleric
There
coming
we
in
go.
clutch.
And I'm gonna roll it because it didn't go well last
She
time.
just
Well,
said she gave
you're
you a
not.
healing potion.
Yeah, I gave you a healing potion.
Oh, I thought you said you took it.
No, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give you the one that I already gave you.
The one that's on your
'Cause I
person,
gave you the
she
healing.
finds
So that's
and gives it to you.
2d4.
Plus 4, yeah.
Actually,
and
clarifying
then-
question: is that one of the things you hit on yourself, though?
Good
Oh,
question.
that's a really great question.
Good
I was
question.
totally naked. It's canon that
Yeah.
I got totally naked.
It's true.
Okay, well, that was fun.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
I love a little bit of hope. Because that
Which I also didn't think
I
about for
mean-
those wearing armor. If you've been factoring that into
I took
your
my armor
AC.
off for sure.
I'm a
Okay.
monk, I don't need armor.
I
Yeah,
don't have any armor.
great, perfect.
Okay, I am going to.
I, Zach
I
Taylor,
can
am
only-
a monk.
I think I can only help
I'm
one
sweating.
Definitely.
person, and
Okay. Ezra
Ryvar's
is currently
not
the only
unconscious.
unconscious one. Yes.
Ryvar would not want
Yeah,
me to get
okay.
him.
So
If
I'm
you even like
going
looked
to
in his
go.
direction, he would like point to Ezra.
Yeah. I'm going to run over to Ezra. I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word. I don't have many spell slots left, but. So I'm just going to do a first level because we just need you up. Oh, that is very cocked. Let's see. 3 plus 4, 7 points of healing for Ezra.
It's like half my HP.
And then I'm going to
I actually think.
cast. What?
Sorry, I think that. I remember that we specifically said that Opal kept her healing potion.
I did, yeah.
She used it.
Yeah, and I can't remember if I said that I could keep mine. I know that I kept my darts and my bracers, but I don't remember if I said that I kept mine.
I don't think you did.
Which means I'm unconscious.
Okay.
You guys are putting the cleric in a really tough position. I've taken 0 damage. I mean,
Okay, everything's okay.
So they're both unconscious.
If one of my teammates wouldn't have attacked me, I wouldn't be unconscious. I just want to
I
point
didn't attack you.
out.
That's actually
Yes.
true with me too.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
But
Here's
you
what I'm gonna do.
kill the
Yep.
rest of the people.
I am going to, as my
I love it.
action, cast Spare the Dying on Ezra.
Okay.
So I have
As
one.
my bonus
No,
action, I'm
you're
going.
just not making death saving
You're
throws.
stabilized. You have
You're
0, but
stabilized.
you don't have to roll for death saves.
Yep.
Stable.
And then I'm going to
I
bonus
love
action
stables.
cast Healing Word on Ryvar so that he can keep fighting.
Okay.
So
Damn,
do I want to do
dude.
that as a second level? My last second level spell. That is the question that we're facing here.
To heal or
Um,
not to heal.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it at a second level. Okay, so that's 2d4 plus 4. Do you want to roll or do you want me to roll, Zach?
You roll.
Okay. 2, 3 plus 4, 7 points. Ezra, you're still at 0, but you're stabilized.
Yep.
You're doing your best.
And I'm gonna stand. I would like to try to be between Ezra and the gargoyle, technically, if I can be. Just like
Technically,
protectively over Ezra.
Technically.
I think so. I mean, the gargoyle's still like in the air.
Okay.
So
I'll say that
we
I'm
can do
like
that.
sort of even underneath the gargoyle on the ground.
Okay, great. All right, up next is all the workers that are dead. Thomas, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Um,
go for it.
I am going. Do I still have? Do you still have concentration on Shield of Faith, Opal?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she hasn't
Okay.
been hit.
I'm going to go here to there to perhaps incur an attack of opportunity from the dog.
Okay, you sure will.
It could. I mean, it could attack my horse instead.
No, it's gonna bite for your leg,
Okay, yeah, fair.
but it misses.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and then now that I'm 10 feet away, I'm going to attack it, and I have advantage because I'm still on my horse.
Mm-hmm.
17 to hit.
That hits.
I have to do Divine Smite.
Who are you
Which one?
attacking?
The dog.
The hellhound.
The dog.
So that's 3d8. It's first level. 12 piercing and 12 radiant.
12
Damn.
piercing and 12 radiant. Yeah, you see. That's 24 total. You stab your lance down into this dog, and just like the bright white light just like explodes out of the tip of your lance, and it falls to the ground. And it's. Well, I think it would actually technically keep its form, but we're gonna, for the fun of it. Oh, where's my little handout for that? Because I don't have one for the Hellhound. But you see it referred to its form, which is still roughly the size of that giant mastiff and roughly the dog, but all like black and not scaly like a dragon, but scaly like dried and no fur and just really disgusting looking with bright red glowing eyes that are just like open wide and keeled over.
Ooh.
Ha. Another fiend on my list. Okay, I'm going to back up. Use my action or my movement to back up from this gargoyle, and it also gets an attack of opportunity if it wants.
Sure will.
Thank you.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
And so you will take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay, well, backing up was a bad decision because I'm unconscious.
Flopping on the horse again.
All right.
Unless it wanted to attack my horse instead.
No, it's flying, so you're
No.
more in range, especially for
Yeah.
it.
It's fair. Okay, I'm dead.
Okay.
Come on, Ryvar.
Ryvard, it's your turn. As Thomas just tried to back away from this gargoyle
How
and
does the
took a
gargoyle
big
look?
chunk. The gargoyle looks relatively unharmed.
Okay, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It's my first part of my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, using my action to dash. That's my turn.
All right.
I just hope
Right
that
after-
they can handle it.
Ezra's, I'm with two unconscious people, Ryvar.
And you're a cleric.
Who's almost out of spell slots.
Oh no, I shouldn't have
I
backed
can't
up.
let these hags live, dude.
Don't be mean. Being a cleric is really hard.
I can heal people if I'm
Exactly,
alive.
I know that as well.
I
Okay.
can't do shit.
I will say, Ryvar, passive perception enough. You do see out the window. Where's my freaking thing? There it is. You do see out the window, Saith standing by the front doors. And he like takes a couple steps back, and he looks like he's basically like holding an action until the doors open
Okay.
to unleash.
Gotcha.
And again, you currently don't see anything, but you do at least see him out there. Ezra, your turn.
Ezra's unconscious.
Oh, right. So Ezra,
Okay.
you do nothing.
Just oh yeah, you're stable.
Yeah, stable, but not
Love
you don't
that.
have to roll any death saves, so you're just unconscious. All right,
I'm just vibing.
Ryvar,
Vibe
you
check.
notice
Bad.
this door open.
Okay. Figured.
Where? What door? Which door? What door? Which
This
The
one?
door
down
in the lobby.
That one.
Oh, Ryvar's gone.
Yep.
Yeah. He left
I'm
us.
unconscious. So I don't
And
know.
then as the front.
Where'd he go? Oh, I see.
Okay.
I'm running after the hags.
And then. Okay.
I also think that Ryvar thinks that killing the hags will disable the gargoyle.
Do.
It's not a
Better
bad
That is
theory.
a good theory.
Yeah, you better hope though.
Oh.
You better hope. Yeah, you better be right. Oh.
It'd be so funny if Opal just. And Ryvar is-
Ryvar, what you can see is Saith like unleashes both like fire rays again that you've already seen him do. Okay. And that is all you currently see from your vantage point.
Gotcha. This whole battle I've been in
Um,
a bathrobe, by the way. Just to remind
Yep, you sure have.
Same.
Same.
I'm a
Totally
knight.
naked.
I'm a knight with a lance on the back of a horse attacking people in bathrobes.
That's chaos.
All right, now it is the gargoyle's turn.
Bring
Being
it.
the only one up and moving, it's going to attack Opal.
Bring a bitch.
She hasn't taken any damage. She's okay.
The first one is a 16 to hit,
That hits.
and the next one is a 16 again.
Yep. It's okay.
It's alright. You got this. You can eat this.
You take 10 points of damage,
Okay.
and that is its turn. Ryvar, you see this door now shut.
The same door.
The same door. Mm,
Do I hear like a lock or anything?
nope. Okay. The doggo is Dunzo.
Doggo's Dunzo.
Dugga's Dunzo.
That doggo, Dunzo.
Dunzo, doggo.
And Opal, you're up.
All right. Whew. I am going to start with my bonus action, cast Healing Word on Sir Thomas.
Okay.
There we go.
God damn it, 5
See,
points.
I knew you guys were
Okay,
gonna
it's
be
okay.
And I'm gonna yell, I need help. And then I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead, since it's a cantrip, on old gargoyle. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. 12.
That fails. So he's gonna. God damn it.
Do you guys remember
Gonna
the show
take
Gargoyles?
7 points. Yes, I do. Of necrotic
Good
damage.
show.
All right.
Necrotic damage
Anything else?
vendetta.
Nope, that's me.
All right. Thomas,
All right.
once again, up.
I'm going to dismount from Cinnamon's back. And
Okay.
then you see Cinnamon back up 20 feet and then charge ahead at the gargoyle, attempting to use a trampling charge hooves attack.
He is flying currently,
Oh, is he? How far off the ground is he?
and he's probably only like 10 feet, so he can still get down to the heads of people, and
Okay.
like he only has a 5-foot range. So I would say you could still do it, but we'll say at disadvantage.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so this is a +6 to hit at disadvantage. Nope, does not hit. That's a 10.
Nope.
But now that I'm no longer on it, I'm going to use my action to lay on hands Ezra.
Okay, great.
Let's say
I am enough.
I'm gonna give you 15 HP.
Oh! Thank you.
She coughed.
Okay. That's my turn.
All right, Ryvar.
What does this window look like? Super fortified? Super, like, put together?
It looks like a window.
He's not willing to he's not willing to whisk.
Willing to win.
Willing to whisk?
Like, wasting a turn trying to get through these doors. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna attempt to crash through the window.
Give me an athletics check.
Sick. With advantage because you know Ezra's alive again.
It's not
And
great.
you're happy about it.
Athletics?
Yep.
It's a 11.
So the window is just so that there's like enough cross supports that you shatter
Well, if
the
there's
glass.
cross supports, I wouldn't try it.
Not like metal cross supports. It's like a divided window. So they're like
Okay.
stained glass windows that have like some division to like keep the individual panes in there, you know? Like they're not
Yeah.
support
Wood.
supports.
Yeah.
I mean, they look like it would take some amount of strength, but not a lot amount of strength, and you maybe were just under the amount that it needed to
Okay.
actually bust all the way through. So
I
you
just- I
shatter the
think-
glass.
I think he thought I thought I was just throwing a body through glass. Is what I thought I was doing.
Oh yeah, so it's not just like sheer glass. There are some supports. It doesn't look like it's like thick metal bars by any means,
Okay.
but
All right. Well, that was 15 points of movement. I'm not gonna. I guess I'll go 5 more. Can I open this door?
Mhm.
He just like runs it. Oh, well, you know, I'll just go.
okay.
So that was 20. 25. Do I see anybody in here?
Mm-mm.
30, 35, 40.
Once you're outside, you do see Laith still like flying, so hovering,
Uh-huh.
because you don't see his wings right now. But you see him there, and then he is currently looking kind of off in this direction, like over here,
Okay.
of like, you know, you don't see anything, but he's clearly looking as if something has passed and is now a little farther away.
Okay. That was my movement.
You wanted to like see if you can look for traces of things, I would let that, but probably not any ranged attack after that with the busted window and movement.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I'm sorry. You will see next to you. I forgot that he actually got her down. You see the body of another hag.
Oh, so there's only one left.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, J-Mo.
All good.
Yeah, can I just attempt to see... This is what I want to try to do. I want to, and if I can't do this, then I'll do something else. I want to try to see if I can best judge where someone might be, to then use my action to dash to get near them, so that I might have an opportunity attack, even if it is at disadvantage. But if I can't really even see that, then I'll do something else.
I mean, I think you can.
Okay, I'm just gonna do something else.
Okay.
I am going to pick up hold up the body of the hag next to me.
Uh-huh.
And I am going to shout out and say, you would leave your sisters behind, you coward! That's all I can do.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Next is Safe, who, like I said, is kind of looking away from you.
Yeah.
And with that, he, like you saying that, he like kind of hones in on one spot. Okay, all right. And where's the...
I cast see invisibility on myself.
If only. Ooh, okay. He manages to get 2 fire rays off. The first one just kind of scorches the earth, but the second hits, and she only had very minimal
Oh shit.
health left. She had 2 points of health left,
Oh.
and even at disadvantage, he barely gets a hit. And so you see it make contact, and another green hag appears singed on the ground right there.
Damn, okay.
And I'll show her as a hag.
Oh,
All right. So then,
Well, if I would have known he was that capable, I would have run away.
Saith goes, like, turns to you, Ryvar, and says, I'll make sure they're dead. If your friends still need help, I can still hear. And he takes, like, a dagger out and flies over to kind of, on his next turn, finish the job kind of thing.
Okay.
And that's the end of his turn. We are back to Ezra, who is up again.
I'm up and at him. I would wake up and see. You said it, the gargoyle's about 10 feet above me.
Yeah.
I would cast. We'll just do. How hurt does it look? Does it look chipped? What's the vibe?
It looks slightly chipped, not yet
Okay.
bloodied.
I'll do a second level witch bolt.
Okay.
That is a natural 1.
Oh, bitchin'.
Well,
so-
nothing in that direction, and I won't say Opal's close enough to you to cause that.
But maybe a
This-
natural 1 means 2 rolls on the magic table.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
that.
that's true.
I like
Okay.
that.
So 17, so that is a
'Kay.
no-go. Actually, fuck, never mind. I'm not gonna do it at the end because I keep forgetting I have this feature and I keep forgetting to use it. But we'll do it next time. A 9. So
Damn.
I'm up to 6 on
Okay.
the,
That's good, that's
Okay. All right.
bonus action. I'll look at Opal and say, oh, I forgot my health potion.
I know.
That's my turn.
All right. Gargoyle's up next. He's gonna attack Opal because you've still been
Bring it.
healing people the most. And ooh, God, that's a nat 20 again for him.
Oh, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna
Does
hit.
this gargoyle have black hair in the shape of a mullet?
No.
Okay.
We talking about
It's a
gargoyles?
simple question,
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
answer.
That is 14 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and he's going to do his second attack, which is a 19 on the die,
Can he do it on me
Okie
then?
dokie.
Because I tried to zap him.
and that is 7 points of slashing.
Okay.
She good, yo. She good.
She good, she good. All right, unconscious, unconscious. Opal, you're up at the top of the turn order.
Thank God. For once I get to do something useful, I think.
Well, useful. You've
Um,
kept us up this whole time.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if I want to use. Okay, I am going to cast
Do
a
it.
first level guiding bolt.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
Gargoyle?
I love guiding bolt.
So- That is a 16 plus 7, 23 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Explode him.
You said second level?
4d6. That's first level.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Second level.
Nice.
So 5, 7, 8, 9 points of radiant damage.
All right,
Damn, those 3 ones.
Yeah.
Sucks.
that's rough.
But
All
the
right,
next
anything
attack
else?
on
But
it has
now,
advantage.
yeah.
That's true. Which,
That's all? Yeah, that's all I got.
all right, which next one would be Mr. Thomas.
All right. I
At
get
advantage.
back. I get back on my horse
Finally.
and I attack the gargoyle at advantage with my lance.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, let's see my spell slots. 1 first level and 1 second level.
Do it.
I'm gonna do a second level.
Yeah, you
second
are.
level.
Ooh, okay.
Second level divine smite. 15 radiant and 13 piercing.
Oh.
All right.
28, dude.
Dude.
You notice the piercing does not do as much as you hoped it would.
Yeah, I figured. That's okay. But I do get to attack again, and I still have advantage because I'm on my horse.
Yep.
18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, my last spell slot, 2d8,
Yes.
5 radiant, and 8 piercing.
Not as much.
All right, Mr. Thomas, as the gargoyle being the last creature that you guys have to fight, please describe how you crumble this gargoyle.
I say, getting stoned is a sin.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Whoa.
I look around as I kill it. I look around. No one like that.
You hear
Audible groans.
Ryvar going, whoa.
I expected cheers. Instead, everyone groaned.
All right, with that,
Bitches, we haven't even been in the tower yet.
I know.
I know. With that last groan from everyone, you are all back out of combat in this beautiful meadow outside of this beautiful bathhouse, with piles of ashes all around you, a crumble of stone next to you, and one dead hellhound and one dead hag around you as well. Ryvar, are you just kind of running back through the house?
I come running out of the back of the house with Ezra's healing potion. And I run out. Oh, you're all back up. Great.
Yep. Should we go get Falthrax?
Yes, just so you guys know, in this building over here with the doors off the hinges, there is a lovely lady down one level that has snakes for hair. So I'm just getting that out
Can
on
we
the
go
table.
see?
No, I don't think we need to do
Let's
that.
Priorities.
go. Let's go.
We are on a
Priorities.
mission, Ezra.
Yeah, to see the snake hair.
No, to save someone. We've had enough of your chaos for today.
I'm going in.
I'm going to attempt
Ezra!
to, I'm going to attempt to grapple her and throw her to the ground.
Okay, give me contested athletics.
I like the idea of Ezra just standing there like, I'm going in.
That's a natural one.
I got an
Oh.
8 plus -1, so I got a 7. I go.
So the both of you watch this just like terrible display of athletic capabilities as Ryvar is just like stop as Ezra's like "Hoo, ha, ha, hoo, ha." And
learning.
continues to head towards the shrine as Ryvar is following.
I get to the door and I go, oh, I'm just kidding, and I away.
Ezra, maybe now
Hey,
is not the
guys,
time to act like a child.
Before he
I
gets
am a
back, I
child.
might have
You're
made a
not.
deal with a fiend.
And you do hear the flapping of wings as Saith is flying back over the
Ooh.
bathhouse. And kind of hovers
Sorry.
above you, like at the ready, kind of looking around. Like, oh, well,
So take us to our friend now, please.
of course, yes. And he
Thank
lands.
you for your help, Saith.
Yeah,
Of
thank you
course.
for your help.
Yeah,
Could have helped a little earlier.
well,
I think
if
you did
hadn't have
just fine.
cast a spell on me to force me to help you, I could have helped earlier and before it maybe got this bad. But
It's-
I am choosing to forgive that because we did make a deal, and
Oh,
I
you're
Yeah,
hold up
choosing
my
to
end of the
forgive.
bargain.
Who had the information that he wants?
The hags did.
Did you get the information you needed?
Almost all of it, but like I will open the tower for you to find your friend and get a few things from my room that is in the tower as well. So,
Find our fiend.
I'm on Cinnamon, the back of Cinnamon, and I'm trotting right behind this Saith, just watching.
I will say you probably can't fit through the door. It is just like it's not a double door or anything. It's a normal single entry
regular
door. So you can try to fit with Cinnamon inside, but
I try.
okay.
It's gonna get stuck like Blue Bear.
No one can go in the tower because I'm stuck in the
So
entryway.
he comes over. Saith comes over to the tower, takes out his keys again. Much more quickly, finds the right key, unlocks the entry door, opens it, and gestures for you all to go inside.
I want to kind
I'm
of
just
hang
gonna
back,
reveal everything.
not hang back, but like be toward the back of the group with Ryvar and whisper, I think we might still need to kill this guy.
We don't have the capabilities to do that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Um,
That is. You might be right, but if so, that is a future problem, not one that can be solved today.
That seems fair.
Can do anything.
We weren't talking to
so
you.
then Ezra and
You.
Thomas
Excuse me.
enter.
What'd you say? Couldn't hear you.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Ezra, yeah.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Well, I didn't hear what you said. I said we weren't talking to you, and then you said something.
I truly don't remember. I said there's we can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that I don't know. I don't think I said anything.
So we'll say Ezra and Mr. Thomas are entering first. You see kind of like an open entryway to this tower. Currently, there is a dragonborn that is sweeping the floor into a dustpan. This dragonborn is female and looks very weak. Like she is like barely able to hold this broom. She is sweeping it into the dustpan. She seems kind of oblivious to anything that was like happening outside. And does kind of start at like when she turns around and sees you, not expecting you to be the ones to have just entered. She gives kind of a start and says, hello.
Hi. Can I help you sweep?
Um,
I'm a really good sweeper.
Are you in danger?
um,
Because your captors have been slain.
what? I mean, what do you mean? I'm totally fine here.
We killed them.
Everyone
Can I
is
help you, sir?
literally everyone's dead except for you. So,
At hearing that, she does kind of like shrink back a little bit.
except for
We're
the
not gonna kill
snake,
you.
the snake woman. Do you know the snake woman?
You went to the basement and the shrine?
Yes. I didn't like her vibe. You know.
When you say everyone's dead, can you just clarify that a little bit?
In
we can-
Draconic, I will say,
Oop.
if you are being held here against your will, it will please you to learn that we have killed the hags that had control over this place. If you are on their side, I don't want harm to become you. I would pretend to not be.
You visibly see her like relax when you say that the hags are dead.
Yeah.
And back in Draconic, she says, "They're dead.
They are slain.
They're really dead."
She says they're dead.
Thank you.
Ezra speaks Draconic.
Yeah.
Love that. Then
Can we
back in
speak
common.
English here? No, I don't say that.
Get back on your horse, you colonizer.
Thomas puts on a red baseball cap for some reason.
Back in common, she does say, "Oh, if that is true, I can't help but thank you so much. It's such a relief, and the creature that you did see in the basement is not what she seems. She's actually the true owner of this place.
Oh.
This wasn't always a bad place. The hags just made it so and took over so they could lure people in."
All right. How do we? Is she cool? Should we just install her as the new leader, owner?
We need to remove a curse.
And while you guys are talking, Saith just kind of walks by and like uses another key to unlock her door and open into the room. You can see into the room there's like a bed and things, and he starts like packing up some things. So like you can tell that it's likely his room. And he just like grabs some stuff and starts packing a bag.
I would follow to the doorway and say, "Where is Faltrax?"
He's just one more floor up.
Oh.
I promise.
Will you show me, please?
It's okay. And he like packs his bag, finish packing, and comes back up and
While he's gone,
goes to walk up
can
the
I
stairs.
do
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
Oh.
You said he's like packing up. Like, what is he packing up? Is it like papers and stuff?
It's not really papers. It's like there's a locked chest in the corner, as if it's like his belongings. So
Uh-huh.
he gets like a couple of short swords actually that are pretty ornate.
Mhm.
And he attaches them to a belt, and they. Well, I will say actually, because now all the hags are dead. As he flew over, you saw him in his true form.
Mm.
Because he was under the guise of a seeming spell. So you see him as the which isn't going to help his case. You see him as the Cambion he is. So he has large wings behind. He has a spear.
Oof.
Actually, he doesn't have a spear on his back, but he grabs the two short swords and puts them on his belt. Grabs some like clothes and things out of a dresser, so it even with a passive perception, you know that he's not hiding what he's grabbing,
Yeah.
and he's just grabbing personal effects out of his room.
So I don't see any, particularly because he was talking about information. So particularly, I'm looking for a satchel of like papers or anything. I don't see any of that.
Nope, don't see any of that.
Okay. Okay. Never mind then.
Okay.
I was gonna catch his shit on fire.
So he goes to start taking you upstairs. Do you all go upstairs?
I try.
I would. I just want him to lead because I just want to make sure he wasn't like, "Sure, yeah, go upstairs."
Sure, yeah.
And it's like, crap.
Very fair. Then oops. Upstairs.
I think I would stay downstairs.
Upstairs you see a kitchen as you walk up the stairs. So if it's Saith, Opal, Ezra, or Thomas, do either of you go upstairs as well?
Yeah, I try at least.
He's saying he
Okay.
tries to ride his horse upstairs.
I would say it's a spiral staircase. There is no
Yeah.
way you and the horse get upstairs.
Okay.
I will give you, after
That
some
is-
work, getting Cinnamon inside that first room in the tower. After that, I'm sorry, no.
I know it's so obvious that I can't fit after the first try, but I try like 4 or 5 times in this
Sure,
room with like Ryvar next to me, and then just give up and just stay there on the first floor.
And sorry, Ezra, did you say you're going upstairs as well?
I'm very interested in this dragonborn lady, but if I see all of my friends go up, I will follow them.
So far, the only one's
Actually, I'm
Yeah.
I'm the only one
He's
who
Oh.
supposed to stay down.
No, I go with Opal.
Okay. So we'll say Ezra and Opal go up first. Thomas is now blocking the stairway, trying to get Cinnamon upstairs. While Ryvar, you stay down.
I am seated against a wall.
Are you talking to this dragonborn at all?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll get to that in a second. Opal and Saith and Ezra all go upstairs, and you see in the kitchen, a dwarf man, very old, very feeble, slowly preparing some sort of, dish in the kitchen. And he kind of looks over his shoulder and sees Saith as the first one to come up, and kind of stops what he's doing and said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need something, sir?" And then sees the other two of you join, and said, and Saith, just as he's walking up, "No, these are
No.
friends of yours, I guess. They were looking for you, and here you are. Here is Valthrax, as promised."
Hi.
Hi, Fothrax. I'm Opal. This is Ezra. We were sent by your friend Sprig
Sprig?
to rescue you. Here we
They
are.
are very worried.
And he starts just like blubbering a little bit. Sprig, God, they're such a good friend, and I should never have come here, and I just wanted to feel pretty and young, and like he's just like rambling at this point and blubbering. And Saith kind of goes, "Well, I don't need to see this," and we'll go back downstairs and at least try to, unless Mr. Thomas is still in the stairway.
Yeah, I'm just I'm just blocking the stairway, trying to get my horse in.
Can I go by, please? You're not gonna get the horse up this stairway.
Where are you gonna go?
Just outside. Is that okay? I've done my part
Frankly-
of the bargain. There is your friend.
You're going back to hell to what? Damn some more souls?
No. Again, this vision you have of all fiends is really untoward for being a holy man as yourself.
Thank you. I am a holy man. Wait, that wasn't a compliment.
Wasn't, no.
I back out so he can get through.
Okay. And he does continue downstairs and outside. And then during that time, it's not too long, but Ryvar, are there specific questions you ask of this dragonborn?
Is the owner of this place, the woman my friend saw, is she a good person?
Yeah, she, as far as I know, truly had the best intentions when she made it. She's a devout follower of Soon, and it seems like together they made this temple as a true place to relax, and with the mantra of finding your inner beauty and inner happiness.
Would
And
you like to continue working here?
no, I would very much like to go home if I can.
Okay, you can come with us.
Okay.
We will be returning to Candlekeep. I'm not sure where you
Oh.
are from.
I can get home from Candlekeep.
Okay, you can return with us. We will make sure of that.
Okay. There is another request that I might have, if you can. I made a bargain with these hags to be strong, I guess. And if you go out on your bargain, you get kind of the opposite, it seems. Um, I believe they painted myself into a portrait, and that was the bargain and thus curse. And if you can find the portrait and destroy it, I can go back to who I was before.
Of course, there's nothing to stop us from looking for that portrait.
Okay, I would appreciate that.
Of course. And I would try to catch Saith as he walks out.
Okay.
I would actually just like walk out with him.
Okay, and he walks out and just kind of like stretches and kind of looks at like the carnage and
Yeah.
it's like, well, I mean,
Do you intend to stay here?
no, no, no.
I do appreciate your help.
I might be a fiend, but I do stick to my word as long as the other party do.
Good. Then I would like to
And
make
as in-
another deal with you.
Okay.
Small deal. Easy to take. I reach into my bag that I got when I got Ezra's potion. Let's just say. And I pull out, I forget exactly where I got this, but I know it was in one of the more recent adventures. I pull out an ivory drinking horn that I have. And I hold it out to him. And I say, this is in part for my thanks. And in part to make just a deal with you, small one. In return for this, and my thanks that you have, if you really are a man of your word, this is what I ask of you. If you intend to harm me, or any of my friends, you come to me first.
He kind of smiles. He takes the horn, gives it a little look over, puts it in his bag. I give you my word. I have no intention, and if I do, I will come to you first. If I, for some reason, cross paths with you and your friends again in the future.
In all the respect and yet sincerity, I hope that doesn't happen.
He gives one last head nod. He walks over to the hag, the body of the hag that's laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Takes out a dagger and like again kind of like does the last stab to make sure.
Ryber just flinches a little bit.
And spends a little longer than just like a quick stab maybe on there. And then takes off a flight. And I would say with your passive perception, we'll say the way she's on the ground, you can tell that he cut off the withered arm of this hag and took it.
Interesting. Okay. Well, Rybar
rides away.
Rybar doesn't know anybody off the top of his head, but he does know that magic exists. And so he is happy that he has taken the ivory drinking horn for potential scrying later.
Alright.
At least know where he is. And then I just walk back inside.
So those that are back up with Falthrax, he's blubbering, very thankful to Sprig, and will go back downstairs with you. He doesn't have much on his
24
person.
minutes. It takes 24 minutes because he's old.
Yeah, about. There is another room that you can look through, if you so choose before going back downstairs. You also, there is an entire another level to get to as well.
Balthrax, do you have anything you need us to pack up, or do you need help with? I mean, Sprig's gonna be happy to see you probably. So.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't have anything really that I brought here much. besides just the clothes that were on my back from the day I came here. Um, I will say that I can't say much about it, but I'm not myself, and I know that they did something to me to make me this way,
Really
and I
old.
hope. Yes, I'm not actually this old as I look.
Oh.
So
Okay.
perhaps you can help with that.
That's it though. You don't know what. You just know something.
I know that they did something to me, but whenever I try to say anything more, it seems to go out of my mind if I'm thinking about reversing it.
I will cast a third level, my last third level spell, third level Dispel Magic.
Okay. I will say, from what you've heard of other things, the word curse has been thrown out. Not
Okay,
that this
you're
is
right,
a
you're right, you're
spell.
right.
So,
Yeah.
to keep that slat, I think you would know that it probably wouldn't help against a curse.
But that was sort of part of my deal, right? Is that he was gonna help with this curse, and he left without fulfilling that part of his bargain.
He mentioned that he could help and that your friend was cursed, but didn't
But he
explicitly
just
say
said
that
he'd
he would
bring you.
help. He just.
I think that the semantics were in helping you, you would be able to cure your.
Yeah, okay.
So because the hags are dead, we probably won't really have any resistance to fix whatever's going
Right.
on, and in that way he did his bargain.
Yeah. Okay, well, our friends are downstairs. I think maybe the best way to get you back to normal is to get you back to Candlekeep.
Okay.
I'm sure
Lots
someone
of
there can help.
reversibles there.
And then as soon as you guys come downstairs, Ryvar will say, "We need to find a painting. There's a painting that is cursing this woman. Oh, you look like shit too. I bet the same thing's happening to you. We need to look for some paintings."
What, do you have any idea where it might be?
I look to the draconic one.
They both have like the same confused look. As
Ugh.
like they know, but as soon as they try to say it, they forget or something. It's strange.
Did I
You
notice
said
any
there's
paintings in the shrine?
There was not.
You said there's another floor up, right?
There's another floor
I'm
up
a-
and another room that you didn't.
Okay, I'm
On the
gonna go
second
back
floor.
up to the second floor and do a quick look around that floor and the floor above and see if I see any paintings.
Okay. So you go into the room on the second floor. This looks like where Balthrax and the Dragonborn were sleeping. Very, very minimal quarters. It has like very shitty beds, things like that. But um you do see kind of out of the ordinary from this like disheveled makeshift bedroom, you do see some paintings across the back wall. Four in total. And I assume, knowing what you know, you go up to them and look at them. So you see two that don't quite mean anything to you. You see one that's a male tiefling that's like that's depicted beautifully and also has like jewels for eyes. You see a moon elf that's looking in her own mirror and is just like the most beautiful moon elf you could have ever seen and is looking in a mirror admiring herself. And then you see a young dwarf that looks a lot like Falthrax, except a lot younger. That's like dancing at a party, like youthful, happy dancing. It's almost unrecognizable as the older, very downtrodden man that you see downstairs. And then you also see a very strong golden dragonborn that you know to be the same golden dragonborn as downstairs. Very muscular, like mid-battle scene, about to like defeat this monster in front of her.
I'll yell down the stairs, hey Ryvar, I need you to come burn some things.
While she went up looking, could I have pulled Ezra aside.
Sure.
God, I don't need this right now.
Hey, Ezra, I was wondering if I could talk to you for just a moment.
What?
All right, I'll step outside.
Thank you.
I'm stuck in the doorway.
Ezra,
outside.
I just want to say you did a very good job in the battle today.
Okay, you always say this, and you are mad at me while it's happening, and then afterwards you're like, "Oh, Ezra, you did a really good job in the battle."
Because I'm trying not to
today."
just be mean to you because you don't deserve that. I'm trying to reach you on a personal level.
Well, then do that in the middle of the battle.
Ezra, you hurt me, and you put Sir Thomas in harm's way, and you didn't even apologize.
Well, Sir Ezra, wait, I'm Thomas. Thomas said I could, and you have always been like, sometimes you got to take a little bit of hurt for the sacrifice for your friends, and so I just thought maybe if I could do something, it's not gonna hurt you very much. But you
It
just
hurt
always,
me a lot.
no matter what I do, it's never gonna be what you would do.
I'm not
And so
saying you have to
always
do what
get
I
mad at
would
me.
do. I'm saying if you're going to put your friend, at least I hope that's what you consider me, in harm's way, you should just, I don't know, perhaps be considerate about it and not flippant. You hurt me. It was painful.
Sorry, Thomas, that I hurt you. Sorry, Ryvar, that I hurt you. And then I'll go
You're
back
forgetting
upstairs.
one person to apologize to, Ezra.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, Nutmeg, that I hurt you.
Ezra, I'm just trying to...
How dare you?
Stomp, stomp, stomp. I say as I'm stomping up the
Yeah, I
stairs.
suppose you're right. You are a child. I guess I just thought you were more than that.
And I turn
Ryvar.
around and say, see, when you're hurting, you're mean too.
I'm just being honest.
She's gone too far.
I look at Thomas. I tried to be nice to her. I thought I
did.
did that in a very calm way.
You didn't.
You know, and I was willing to give her the benefit of the doubt until she knowingly misnamed.
I purposely
Cinnamon.
never had
Oh,
children,
Cinnamon!
Thomas.
His name is Cinnamon. I'm sorry. I
I purposely
apologize.
never had children, and I can see now why. That was a good decision. I'm a bad
One day
father.
I'll have 10 children.
Wow.
That's great.
They'll all be horses.
I see Ezra as... She says that nothing she does is right, and yet everything I do, apparently, is also wrong.
Do you see Ezra as a child? As your child?
I didn't think I did, but maybe I need to.
What are you doing?
And I head up to
Oh, I thought you were fake leaning.
to Opal.
Well,
I didn't think I did. Head up to Opal.
All right. You head upstairs. You see, as described, makeshift quarters for at least 3 victims of being kidnapped by these hags, kind of thing. And you see all of the paintings, and you, as Opal did, can tell at least 2 of them have figures you recognize, but very different physically in their stature. But you can tell that one definitely depicts a different, younger Balthrax, and one depicts a very much stronger, happier Dragonborn, golden
Are you sure
Dragonborn that you
burning
see.
these will
I
not
think-
harm them?
I have no idea. She said to destroy them, right?
She said just that they exist. I thought. I don't really remember.
I thought she said to destroy them. Maybe I'm wrong.
Did she say to destroy?
She did.
Oh, okay.
She didn't say how. She didn't say what would, but she remembers
Well, then,
having
yeah,
paintings of her, and
I used
that's it,
my
or painting.
I mean, technically, I've already used my breath weapon, but I also, as a monk of the 4 elements, have the elemental attunement ability.
sure.
So, narratively, I would like to say I just release small puffs of flame out of my mouth onto the paintings to see if they burn.
Sure. You notice that the fire does not take to these paintings.
Okay.
Opal, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
I'm not feeling very hot right now. I think it's pretty lukewarm fire.
10.
With the 10, you're not sure how the paintings need to be destroyed, but it is likely that they have some sort of protection on them,
Yeah.
whether it's from specific elements or from being destroyed in general, or maybe they could still be destroyed the old-fashioned way of just smashing. It's hard to say.
I think just it's gonna suck for them, but maybe we should just take these back to Candlekeep and let them.
Yes. I think maybe we
officially-
should take the other ones back as well. I mean,
Agreed,
anybody
yeah.
who's been cursed by these hags deserves to be freed.
Agreed. Yes.
Okay, I'll start taking the paintings off the wall.
Okay. You take all the paintings down, you take them downstairs. Mr. Thomas, when you look at the paintings, the one of the very beautiful moon elf, you can see similarities between that and the Medusa that you saw in the basement of the shrine.
I bet you if we destroy this painting, that Medusa will be a beautiful woman again.
We don't know how to destroy it though.
Oh, don't you? Did you try fire?
Yes.
Yep.
First thing.
Oh, well, that I don't know.
Wait.
You got something else to
Can
try?
I try one of the? Can I have one of the paintings?
Sure.
And are you outside, Thomas? Like fully outside?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I would lay it in front of you and tell you to stomp on it with cinnamon. Like walk over it.
All right.
Yes, Cinnamon's gonna stomp on it.
Which one is it? Which painting?
It's the I gave him the elf.
Medusa.
Okay.
Medusa.
The Medusa.
So are you attacking this painting? Well, we'll say since you're just gonna stomp on it, give me an athletics check at advantage because it's like a prone painting just on the ground
Okay. So
with Cinnamon's stats.
Okay.
I would
Cinnamon's
hold
got
it
plus
down
4,
like it's gonna...
Okay,
16 plus 4 is dirty 20.
nice. So Cinnamon rears back and brings his hoofs down and just like clobbers this painting,
Like a
and
cat.
the frame starts to splinter and crack, and the frame itself starts to like rip in places, and the more you do it, the more you can tell that it's seemingly destroying this painting.
All right, I just stomp on it. Quick, the other 3.
Yeah, I'll just
Ezra.
toss them all in a line.
It's like a grinder.
Okay.
Ezra, do you want to go check if the woman is a woman?
Yes!
Okay. Go ahead
Run,
and give
run,
me
run, run.
3 more athletic checks with advantage.
That's a 21.
Okay.
That's a 22.
Okay.
That's a 23.
Jeez.
Nice.
So Cinnamon with ease is just able to just like clobber with his hooves all of these paintings,
Probably 'cause
destroying
he's so
them
fat.
as Ezra runs away. Ezra,
Got him.
are you wearing shoes right now?
No.
No.
Then
Unless we had slippers in the thing.
I think
I
there
don't think
maybe
so.
were slip. No.
Give me a dex saving throw, because I will say, you see what Thomas saw is there's glass all over this floor when you enter the
Yeah.
shrine.
And I would say in my head, well, this isn't any worse than what the queen made me do.
What?
You said a deck save? 18.
Mhm. Okay, yeah, easily enough, you're able to like see it, and since you're like rushing because you're excited but not like just running, you're able to kind of dance around the shards of glass and get through and head downstairs. As she does that, the rest of you, as each painting is destroyed, as you get to Falthrak's painting, you see like youth come back to Falthrax, and he looks like basically not as young as the painting depicted him as, but much younger than the old dwarf you see in front of him, and he gets kind of his youth back. Similarly, you see the gold dragonborn suddenly like become strong again. She gets like life back into her step, like she seems like she gained back all the strength that she just lost. Ezra, as you head downstairs, you see you see now, and as you head down the stairs, you can hear weeping coming from the basement. And as you run down, you see a moon elf on the ground weeping. And that's all you see in the room besides that campfire and that makeshift bed. But you see her weeping as you come down the stairs.
Are you young again?
And she like looks up and like wipes away her tears. Are you responsible for bringing me back to myself?
No, my friend's horse stomped on your curse.
Oh, interesting. I
Yeah.
would very much love to hear more of that story, but and she like
We're up.
runs over and hugs you.
Oh, oh.
And just gives you a big old hug and then holds your face and thank you. Oh, thank you. Are they still around? Did you just find my painting?
Yeah, they're upstairs. We're in the. Well, we're in the. Come on, we're outside.
Oh, yes, and she'll follow you up and we'll keep your decks. It's basically you take your same path you came through the glass, and she
Careful,
just runs
careful.
through the glass, not caring if it's even hurting her feet or anything.
Ow.
But she runs out, um, and uh, you see Ezra emerge from the shrine. You see this moon elf following behind her, um, and since we're a little short on time, she introduces herself to you as Silvari. She is the
Oh,
original curator of this temple as it should have been, as truly a place of rest and relaxation, um, and truly devoted to Soon herself. She was overtaken by these hags and tricked into making a painting herself that then, when she went back on her bargain of agreeing to the painting, she was turned into a Medusa, locked in the shrine. Mirrors were added, so she would hopefully turn herself to stone, but she destroyed them and hid herself away in the basement,
damn.
and was just continually tormented by the hags who would come and check in on her, torment her, all of that. Um, and she thanks you profusely for helping her. She says that she is going to get the temple back to its rightful place in the Feywilds as a place of true healing and discovering of inner beauty and a true dedicated shrine to Soon. And she is now like going to make that happen um, with all who are willing to stay and help her to do that.
Wow, we're heroes. And we didn't murder anyone. Did we?
Now, how do we get back to Candle?
Oh yeah,
The
spring's
portal
gonna
was
be...
just stayed open, didn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
it didn't like
It
for the
didn't
10 minutes
close.
that you were there,
Yeah.
it didn't close. Like, so you can assume if you maybe head back, you can go through a portal again to get home.
Say you're welcome. But I also I describe safe in both forms that we saw him in, and just say be wary of him
Mm-hmm.
should he return.
Yes.
Get my stuff.
Yeah. So you all head back inside, change out of your robes, get all your stuff again.
Ezra, I give you your healing potion back.
Thank you.
Get the healing potion back. With the Dragonborn, whose name is Gorba. She follows you back to
Gorba.
Candlekeep. Balthrax also follows you back. After he does have like a side conversation with Silvari of like basically again Ryvar and those with who wants to kind of listen in. He basically, as also a follower of Soon, he offers his services of when he can, he would love to come back and help make this temple as it should be.
Cool.
He does have his duties in Candlekeep, but as kind of like a part-time gig, he wants to be able to help in any way he can. So you all head back down the path. You find the portal at about the place. Yep, go ahead.
What Falthrax is coming with us, you said?
Yes. Yeah, he will come back knowing that it's through the book, but for now he wants to come back and see Sprig and all of that.
I will, as we're walking back to the portal, fall back and ask Falthrax, do you have someone that you are in love with?
No, not as of right now.
Oh, I
It's
found
hard
a
to
love
hear.
note in Candlekeep,
Oh,
and it looks like it was started. Maybe it wasn't you. Someone's got a crush on
Oh.
someone. don't think there was a name.
There was. You saw who the love note was for. If you remember.
It's maybe tucked under a book. Oh, to Selena.
Oh,
Miss
oh.
Selena.
Interesting. Well, you don't know who likes Selena?
I don't know who likes Selena.
Oh.
But someone likes Selena, and they wrote a letter.
Wow. I mean, I know Selena. She's one of, she's like Sprig and I. She's another avowed, another scribe. I wonder who likes her. And he's like kind of
Mystery.
riveted in this gossip
Yeah.
of huh.
I would get into a conversation
Yeah.
about it. Who could it be? Could it be Sprig? Do you think?
Okay, well, I'm trying to think who would, and the whole
Yeah.
10-minute walk. You just are gossiping in the background of who could possibly like Selena. And so you all make it back to the spot that you came through on the portal. The portal is still there. And you walk through the portal and it basically dumps you out into Candlekeep, exactly where you left. You see Sprig once again in their pacing form of back where you guys left, but kind of looking at a pocket watch, looking around oh my gosh, where are they, nervously awaiting your return. The second they see Falthrax, they run over and give him a big hug and say how happy they are to see him. Don't ever do that again. Stuff like that.
I'm on
Sprig
cinnamon.
Oh my god.
I forgot that you can do that. For now, Sprig doesn't even give that a second look. He's just whatever. They're just whatever. They're more worried about their friends. But they so you're back in Candlekeep. So they get out of here, turn order. They introduce themselves to Gorba, who also she introduces herself to them. And you guys kind of explain the situation of what happened to Gorba. I'm sure Falthrax will let Sprig know everything unless you guys let Sprig know everything. But as of now, you're back in Candlekeep. Mission successful with finding Falthrax and bringing him home. And you're, as always, welcome to stay the night or however long you need to recuperate. Sprig says that they, this is now the time to kind of report to Tellus of this is what happened with this book, but it is okay now, and it's now up to Tellus of what to kind of do with the book of and if she's gonna reprimand anything. But if there's anything specific before we end you guys would like to do in Candlekeep, otherwise you have a restful night thinking of the success you had, the deals that you made that hopefully, thanks to Ryvar, won't come back and bite you in the butt, but you at least were very successful and you freed a lot of people from curses. You found Sprig's friend, and I'm sure all fall into bed, ready for a good night's sleep after the amount of unconsciousness most of you felt throughout that battle.
Ryvar actually starts to make his way back to Baldur's Gate by himself and camps on the road.
Okay. Ezra?
Early the next morning, if Ryvar did come, he would find Ezra at our, hill that we do our training on. Or, whenever we got there. I don't know,
right.
Logistically, but, whenever the next time was, Ezra would be waiting if he came.
I think he would come, and he would just wordlessly get into the day's lesson and just not really mention anything about the past battle or anything like that, and just kind of move on.
Yeah, and by then you both would have had 4 or 5 days of travel, especially if you left early apart to think of everything that just happened and get past it and kind of start fresh.
I think Ryvar realizes that reasoning with Ezra is not the way to get to Ezra.
Or she legitimately just forgets. Because for her, it's not that deep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is the end of our anniversary session and adventure. for the soon-to-be-called muffins.
1 year. 1 year. 1
1
year.
year. 1 year. Stay tuned for when we schedule the next one. I know that's a little businessy, but I'm throwing it in there.
Don't be a
And thank you guys so much. I had a blast. That was so fun and very
Thank
much
you,
one that
J-Mo.
you could have done anything in that. There's a lot of options. There was even some
It would have been
hidden
so sad to
spies
kill
that you
that
didn't find.
Medusa to find out that she was just cursed. That would have been so
Yep.
sad.
Oh my god, we made
Yeah,
such
that
a
would
good
have been really
choice.
sad.
Yeah. If
It
you
would've
hadn't been
fine.
suspicious too early, one of the ways, like, one of the things the hags could have done is convinced you that the Medusa was tormenting their guests and sent you to kill her.
Oh, whoa. Okay,
Oh
so
my
we're, good thing we're
gosh.
sus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
right?
knows? Like I said, it's one of those that it really could have gone 20 different ways. And
Love that.
Is that what the test was for? To test if we were strong enough to kill the Medusa?
maybe. Yeah. I mean, it would have at least shown some prowess that would have
Yeah.
made them a little bit more.
Was the
known
blacksmith
of you
I
all.
met just a dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
just a
fucking
dude.
love it.
Damn, that could be your future husband.
He was just a dude. The couple was just a dude.
Yeah.
Everyone was just a dude except the masseuse, which was
I'm a
actually
dude.
one of the spies.
He is a
If you had
dude.
talked to him, he would have helped you with the
Oh.
hags.
Cool.
And then
Nice.
there was an actual spy that would have come in the night if you had stayed the night. So,
Oh.
like I said, a lot of different things that could have
That's cool.
happened, but
Oh my god.
It was a very-
But it was
fun
us,
session.
so we just threw spaghetti at the wall.
yeah, you're like, here we are.
That's some stuff stuck.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
And I mean,
exactly.
honestly, the deal with Saith came in clutch because
Yeah.
saved you 27 points of damage on each of the hags.
Yeah.
But what is he gonna do with the hag's arm?
Who knows?
Well, if it involves us, I'll tell you.
Crazy.
Anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you to all of these players. I love you all so dearly.
Love you.
And
Love you.
as always, everybody say, oh, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye with my strong arm.